Emergency question to Basa, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
NPP a party. N no ejina ho emaden. P no ejina ho maden. Na P na ejina account no ejina ho maden. Yes.
N no ejina ho ma. Police station is executive. P no ejina mo bi okoto aba. Another P no ejina mo bi a the all kind abano.
Crown.
Gigi.
Abronye FM 98.5.
O say N no ye dey.
Ejina ma party no executive no police station is executive. P no jina mo bi okoto aba. Another P no jina mo the all kind abano.
NPP no.
NPP.
Yes.
Demonstration. Conversion party.
Demonstration.
Congress party.
Now, but demonstration. Demonstration.
People.
Now, but demonstration.
People party.
People party. And no NPP. Full meaning. Demonstration.
Yeah, demonstration say kokundo kwa.
Na demonstration say.
Yeah, me got demonstration dia say kokundo kwa.
Na
I say MPP no. People conversion party.
People conversion
party.
Bitten by a snake. A patch
say over toilet na so here we go a e wo ba me so
sisu biem o say dey
o ko je na bia so a wo ko toilet no o hia be go no ma e wo no betu no ba so
na say o water closet so a ede na o won tumba o
e no be flash toilet na
Riddle na twi no mo kan say no mana be hu riddle yes
Jingle bell, have you they say? Jingle bell, how are you say? Jingle bell, how are you they say? Hello now, how are you? I'm fine.
I know na riddle no.
Riddle no.
Riddle na twi no mo kan say no mana be hu riddle yes
Jingle bell, have you they say? Jingle bell, how are you say? Jingle bell, how are you they say? Hello now, how are you? I'm fine.
I know na riddle no.
Riddle no.
Baby, come to my bedroom. Oh, come to my bedroom. I will show you something fine. Never see. Yeah. Baby, come to my bedroom. Oh, come to my bedroom. I will show you something fine. Never see. Yeah. Sometimes all black standing by the floor. The way look at the minute wins nothing wrong. I get it why you take it bill so. You never lie, shit. You tell her why you take it bill, you on my life. Yeah, baby, come to my bedroom. Oh, come to my bedroom. I will show you something fine, never seen, never seen. Baby, come to my bedroom. Oh, come to my bedroom. I will show you something fine, never seen, never seen.
Crown. English alphabet.
English alphabet.
I do say.
I do the 8.
I say
8.
8. Kind mammy.
First one.
Feminine. First one here.
First one here.
English alphabet. 8. First one no.
First one here, doctor.
Doctor. Okay.
Second one here.
Second one here, the teacher.
Second one here, teacher.
I too.
Third one here. You be a sports.
Sports. Obi a sports.
Aye.
Obi a sports. Oye sports say.
Say sports master ni bia.
Sports master.
Okomrika. And o hwe ngora nso mo obo you know.
Yeah.
Mo okomrika. No bi
number I'm near number 3.
Number 3. 4 no. Teacher ni a akura yengwa sadi ugwa no. 4.
So the guy can teacher T. Was a doctor T. First one say a doctor. Second one you say a teacher. Third one was a sports master. And kwala 2 Americana or body you say po na the Americana. Na number 4 near there.
Number 4 near. Driver. Na number 5 on the maybe a tree president.
Obi a tree
president.
Onzonya driver. Tree president.
Okay. Driver 5th no MP.
Member of Parliament. Tree president.
Okay. Driver 5th no MP.
Member of Parliament. Na tree president.
Okay. Driver 5th no MP.
Member of Parliament. Na
6th MP.
Member of Parliament. Na
6th
day.
President or kind 6 match book no.
Your 6 match book or.
Aye.
Your 6 match book.
Bless a whole my grind on. So can I feel be I could for the kind.
And the kind or kind of say.
God bless a whole my Ghana. I make and give and strong. Go to be fair forever. Until the war.
We never answer ma. Go should assume. We never answer ma. Go should assume. Say can. O say answer. O never answer ma. Never answer ma. No, I okay. Okay.
Not you,
No, I can't say. Best I'm going to say no.
Do pensei.
Oh, Why
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Taylor. It's exactly 4:50 p.m. US East Coast time. It's definitely 8:50 in Ghana. I know it's a rainy day in Ghana. I hope you guys are keeping warm. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:50. My producers are called The Ghost Team. We're live on TV, we're live on radio, we're live on Facebook, and also live on TikTok tonight. We are also streaming live on YouTube. Tonight, you can watch the show live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are streaming live on Facebook. Search for With Audio Respect. That is our official Facebook page. With Audio Respect is our official Facebook page. You're also live on TikTok tonight. Our official TikTok page name is Kevin Taylor _WADR. Kevin Taylor _WADR. That's our official TikTok name. We're also live tonight on radio. Tonight, you can listen to the show live on radio. If you have an Android device, go to the Google Play Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's show. Also, if you have an iPhone an iPhone, go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You can be part of tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. We're back today to seal the week. When I say seal the week, take care of things we forgot to take care of, and some other things that we have to clarify. That's why we're here on Friday. We normally do Fridays as a non-restriction day. And when I say a non-restriction day, my producers give me all the room to speak on whatever I want to speak on. Unleash me, basically. That's what they do. To take care of issues. So if you're here tonight, you're not taking it as a big deal tonight. We're going to take it slow, precise, and also speak on the most important issues happening in Ghana and around the world tonight. And you may be the Kevin tell me, and I mean the Jumadi Wichame. And that Friday, when it's Friday, Jumadi no yakafra na yaka in semnina, the adrenaline say refi, and it sebu, they also say Timu Bimono. No if you are the behind if you are the Jumadi no be anim sene tie ye mfa nyoma serious sa nanso ye get serious nyame bo ha na ehia na etim na magana for ehu no kre no nipa bebre ehwe me YouTube nipa bebre ehwe me Facebook enyumbre obetumi ahwe mo TV so your Loud Silence TV or Multi TV so or Multi TV decoder obetumi adjoin show with Loud Silence TV yes awo Facebook your Facebook page in here With Audio Respect and a Facebook page. YouTube so a Loud Silence TV. Or YouTube Loud Silence TV or YouTube on sa ever kind of yes our app a radio app your a Loud Silence Radio or kuta a Android phone be a Samsung den obetumako apps Google Play Store no. Now I download the Loud Silence Radio on Sabekaya, and I'm one we use iPhone so call a App Store on Sabeka Loud Silence Radio. It is Jumadi way there you see a chegu. And that Friday say and that Friday na say you be jinim achech and semu amagana phone no kre. Ana me nigi kamsa. Ama for person to be drumboa enyame. But mema remfi me sa me di ankasa Kevin Taylor me MPP card bearing member. Enti bijuma dia midi nyina midi e de aboa achechire Ghana ama make sure say me MPP no Jimmy a omu Jimmy no o me free Jimmy no ho enti also bi ate ase obo Kevin Taylor dia no obo MPP card bearing member na ka ho I hold MPP card metua me dues and it's out there the public the evidence is clear enti me MPP ni mapa me nya ready say me ja MPP nyansa na me wo e na matwe mu ho free MPP Jimmy fum a me tenetene party no adekodi am pesa party we me guru ne say ejimi fo na doso enti me pekwan bi so na mama Ghana ye hu say ye betumi. I'll be right back. I say itching too much. I'll be right back.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Frans Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporompium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. And our Abronye, it was a contumelous stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies, we suffer what we call political axivian yunan torom. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei.
Voxe populi, voxe Dei. Osuna we Jimmy no we Jimmy the French muno no. Inti na make asana na me pese me chire mu. I go with it is a time me agazada me hu ai voxe populi voxe Dei. Nyankopon asem no ene nipadom no asem. The word of God is the word of man. Otwi ene osuna we Jimmy no. What is voxe populi voxe Dei. MPP ni a we Jimmy yamantam no. Ne bro the French say adia no. Now kind of French Mosantie. I say voxe populi voxe Dei. MPP ni a we Jimmy yamantam no say wo. Intiana na o chire mu ha no say afeni a start ai.
Before I go on, voxe Dei. Voxe populi voxe Dei. As stating, voxe populi voxe Dei.
Voxe populi voxe Dei. MPP osuna we Jimmy no we Jimmy eno ano no ne French no osuna we Jimmy no we Jimmy MPP ni a we Jimmy yamantam no voxe populi voxe Dei. Tous les pas Saint-Cramion, je suis le Paul Saint-Cramion. Je m'appelle Kevin Koberutila in au direct au Washington DC au Afrique au direct transmission with all due respect et les voxés. Tous les pas Saint-Cramion ou les patrouches sinso au politique au Ghana au francophone et Afrique du Sud. Côte d'Ivoire, et Togo, la Nigérian passeront, Nigeria must go. Tu les pas 5 camions et oui, aujourd'hui, vendredi, 5 le oui et chaud et with all due respect. Mi éléphanton et la Jimmy, si et le Quench patron. Tu les passes un camion et au jersey et pantalon et merci. Pourquoi Fanon au pourquoi au MPP et leadership et Salakao et Muncher au pays Muncher Salakao et au sorte maison. Des gens kind of French when MPP for Jimmy. Me MPP. Me MPP ni with the French. Minim nyansa. And me MPP for the Jimmy. It's with your man ya MPP omo Jimmy brutal. You see a crampo ya bre and a Kevin Taylor ya bre. Asem ya make bia Kevin ya bre ma fe ya bre ma. It is not even funny and yet dem pobio. Mon pe campaign message for fro. Me catch him 2024 say I will be MPP your president. Me catch them. Until me the matchira to so no me yifri ho. I will control the party till party no me amete foforo. Me MPP ni pa le sur le MPP yeah il est centre liaison. Just me different from MPP moi no yeah le MPP o le piola me MPP pure. Yes, at French, yet bia inti notre version et MPP against le beau et le statement Kevin Taylor insulté et par et non et oui au standé mijinem et oui au standé le pourquoi au jangredi comment tu t'appelles le bouche et le standy mijinem le standy est prostituant tutu et la brazia. Mais je sais tutu ni brazia. À quoi avec the rage? Alors tu fais mon quoi si à fois un Friday. right, it's still live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Taylor. Jim Appel, Kevin Taylor. Receipt au United States American. Les direct transmission au Ghana, Afrique du Sud, et peut-être Burkina Faso, au président, les militaires président, et bonsoir président, et Togolais président. Bonsoir, Président. Je suis au Ghana au direct. To Ghana President, John Dramani Mahama, bonsoir, Mazé, Président, bonsoir, les Pat Rouge, shoot et direct. President au Nigeria, Tinubu, Kilode, Omonaija, et bonsoir, bonsoir. Ma church President, Omoben Yenina, Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Burkina. Me church will be our French. They say, show Nangasa, they say, all right, Mommy and Francis, so I did a course on YouTube, no. I am seeing Aisha Bulai watching me tonight. Raina Yakubu is live tonight on YouTube. Gaga Solomon is live on YouTube tonight. Thank you very much. Omomo YouTube, no. My main Facebook, and I'm sure Omomo Facebook, no. Also, I can see Desmond on YouTube tonight. Desmond is smiling and laughing. Thank you very much, Desmond. I know I'm making your night. Raina Yakubu is also live here this evening. Noah Alawia is watching me. Thank you very much, Noah. Also, Clem Carly or Clem Kill is watching me tonight on Facebook, and Gifty is live on Facebook. Also, I can see Ajoma Onyo watching me tonight. Good evening to Ajoma Onyo. Savior is live here on Facebook. Also, I can see Joy Atiga watching me tonight. I can see Fatau. Good evening, Portia. Good evening. Good evening to Araba. Also, I can see Bright and back again. I can see Tete watching me tonight. Siriam is watching me this evening. Laurie, you're watching me. Nathaniel, also live on Facebook this evening. All platforms are blazing. We are live on TikTok tonight. On TikTok, I'm sure why TikTok or Friday. When it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. We take it easy on this platform. Adams1 is watching Kevin Tell and Ghost Team on TikTok tonight. Thank you very much, Adams, for being here. I can also see Kweku. I can see K3 watching me this evening. Also, Ramzam is watching me. Zat is live here. TA1 is live on TikTok tonight. Your TikTok name, Kevin Taylor _WADR. Your official TikTok name, Kevin Taylor _WADR. We don't follow anyone on TikTok. You need to get that right. Answer our follow page. You check it. Kevin Taylor _WADR. We don't follow anyone on TikTok. That is the official page of with all due respect. Also, and Babe is watching me tonight on TikTok. AB Mola is watching me tonight. Ifua Wadaka. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. It's running too fast. Kweku Boss is watching me tonight. Also, Tele live this evening. Don't cut it. Good evening to Don, my only Baba. Don, it's time. Don't cut it. Good evening to you. Good evening to Mr. Black watching me tonight. Also, Ankama Clement is live on Loud Silence TV on TikTok. Kevin Taylor _WADR, your TikTok official name. Also, Johnny is watching me live. All these people are live across the world on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, on TV, on radio. We control the airwaves. This is With All Due Respect extended version. Mama yemfa dwumadie no enhyehyɛ so and Friday ɛde na ɛkɔ so town mate sɛ premiership na start this season team a me support omo Ho United. Last 2 seasons na me were RTU for Jersey. Last 2 seasons I think so. Now me support RTU and last season me support Kotoka Kra and I'm support Haska Kra. This season, team I may support you this season. Ho United. Hope. Yabeshenko for. Now, dear Nekoso, Ho ne hearts, no dear Nekoso. Yasha has for a house for the Somasa. Dear Bongu Mom, no we masa. I has for the funu for Omodia dear JCB or Makoto FM. But any team ya humbia. Monkanja to graph the dear house no. Yadu ho, Yabai Beshomo. Hearts ni ho, Mr. P. Hearts and ho. How far? Yashoman, I say a draw game no. Mr. P. How far with the Hearts and Ho game? Ho United. Ho United. Still a Ho United. Ho United. Okay, Ho United. And I'm a supporter of Ho. And Ho United, the CEO of Ho United, get me the jersey. In fact, Efo Walanyo, the MP, you are a very good friend of mine. You have my WhatsApp number, Efo Walanyo. I want you to get me a jersey, Ho United for jersey. Na mean to me. and share na me area nyina who say it's one of the best teams in Ghana. Oxygen City. Hoho United. Inti Hoho United, yes. Hoho United for Mr. S, Mr. P, what's the score line? I want to know before I start the show. Because I'll see it to me share hearts in Jumbre. No go has a doing share. But I saw something about Hoho United. Hoho United bus no many it doesn't look too nice. Until I see a way to get them a better bus. We need to find a way. Right now, I'm sure any idea, but we need to find a way to get Hoho United some very beautiful bars. And Facebook, I wasn't so impressed. Into Hoho United, I'm going to see. I'll try and talk to the CEO near here. A better team bus pa ma Hoho United na omonso no entuminte Hoho efu enim bus me ni shadan en shana nyefe nti ye behwese ye be bus ni na ya pe bus papa momo na Hoho efu no I small see ano my imagine say Hoho United play bia meto bulletproof ama I nti say na be omo ba home a omo shaw na so omo ba home na so bo kura otu omo ba kura nka omo meto bulletproof ama Hoho play bia nti e ba ye na bulletproof otu kwa yenti otu ba boy yenti Hoho United meto bulletproof masato mine for AG for mine had a cherry biamamo. Send a bear ya show hoy near about home crana see a show kumasia. Nasa supporters is on the buya cry. Bobadi being kaya. Aye. All right. Oh, United, no, yeah, you good rough. I house in Tunisia has the summer son. Now, my house, the semi minimum. I said, to be a feeding quara. Or as I grow on to way for Scarborough Hoho United, dear Fanny BB. I the oversaid, oh, house of all, Yenny Momo. Asangwa kidding by facilities the movie facilities movie Nicaragua for the new facilities Dakojachi and why all right, now let's take care of business because my main chaso better than in Zembe. Now the AC or town near you see a year yachikuku edio. Yes, Abronye, NPP Bono Regional Chairman, Abronye DC remanded into police custody for 1 week, set to appear on September 19th. Yachi Abronye, Abain Saka Abronye, Ghana ne Tihamusano, Embrabo or Mine Hobain. Unless you are foolish, unless you are stupid. Unless you don't understand the say ekrobia emrabo hoban de obeye bia no ye wo mra ebo ekro no hoban. It does not matter who you are. Oye MPP ni o, oye NDC ni o, ye wo emra ebo oman bia hoban, and Ghana is not an exception. Inti Ghana na yete no ye wo mra o Ghana kronim. It does not matter which government is in power, but the laws are clear and explicit. When it comes to Ubum Rana, there was say Ufesi. I've heard a lot of people write so many things on Facebook, especially the I want to be lawyers in Ghana. There are so many people in Ghana practicing law. And Komwa Bruchira and Komunya one client to cry. There's a lot of them in Ghana. They say there are so many people in Ghana today calling themselves lawyers. They wouldn't get one client to even take them to court and say, I am defending you. So their views don't matter. And those are the people who are loud. They shout a lot. They make noise a lot because they need that attention. Because law no. Most UK, most US, most law no. Sankamu law no hono. Sankamu benya client and kamutina ho because uko school we are a jumana or yellow person musika anamebwa. But because they know that omontimantina abroche nanya don benya client back up. That's not where I'm going. Omontina client back no. They have come to Ghana and they are making a lot of noise. So it does not matter the noise you make. It does not matter how you feel. You need to understand say a corona with him no there are laws. The application of the law, sometimes the person who is in charge decides how the law should be applied. And that is where some of the so-called lawyers in Ghana, they don't get. Especially when it comes to judges. And it's the discretion of the judge. As much as the judge needs to work within the confines of some particular laws, the judge also has discretion. And it's sometimes you do be quarter. Judge to make us say, fine, you embrane chese or see a mouth bail. But my discretion, and it's me opportunity to sit here. The opportunity now a discretion count. But me shed the air cost na when you went to me mouth bail no. And at that point you cannot fault the judge. I was in America and a judge be etna Edian court. And I can say how he feels about a comment I made. He was going to put Edian a judgment together to prove to Ghana for you and say or discretion to take a decision be our person taking. Now, it is up to Edian Nipana judge not yakunyum no and make a decision. It's up to Nipana or your defendant and the lawyer to prove to the judge say, even though you are in charge of this case and you have your discretion, no, I can still prove to you, say, your discretion, no, it should be limited at this point, and that you should look at this, that, and grant my client what he is praying. And I say, what he is basically asking of you. And we should not let it sound to say, when Akwesi Amoako gets bail, it is automatic that Kwame Amponsa will get bail. It does not work like that. And that is what the misinformation and disinformation some people working in Ghana across the breadth of this nation creating in the heads of some people. And it's not yet to me for judges for 7 etna asamso ewo Supreme Court. Omunyina to me tie assembly the same day, the same time, the same presentation. But when they are writing their judgment, they come from different point of views. It means judges are not equal. They look at the issues and at the end of the day at their discretion. Inti enya obia na yede ne judge, enya obia na tina case so. So if you're a lawyer and you know all these things and you understand say my client can have all the excuses and defense, but at the end of the day, if I'm not able as a lawyer to prove my case, or prove with the law to show the lawyer that my client needs to go home, you don't deserve that. Abronye's lawyer is talking so much. He's making so much noise outside the court. 9 of the people standing outside the court who are misbehaving and talking don't even know what happened in that courtroom. When people enter court and they write after court, transcript in the Bible, do not look at the transcript and make your judgment. Sometimes the demeanor, body language, and how counsels or lawyers of people they are defending act can even at the end of the day affect a client. So not just reading a transcript of what happened inside a courtroom. And the betuma actually will say the outcome from the court, at the end of the day, it was this way or it was that way. We have a big gap. The so-called group, law, they are deceiving a lot of Ghanaians. They are making it look like, say Obi Rakota, na Ghana brand Kasia, I was saying the with the Ghana brand protecting them. It does not work like that. And it's up to these people, these so-called law, we have been to law school. It is up to them to prove or educate Ghana for ordinary people on the streets. Because we are talking about misdemeanor. Our Abronye case, how many of the cows and goats and the sheep and those idiots standing outside the court how many of them understand misdemeanor, felony? And I was very happy when Inkoto touched on misdemeanor, the meaning of misdemeanor. Sibia Eko, Baby Ekodu, a changey a felony. The people standing outside making the noise say, Aponchiwe, Yachinatum, Yadana Foka, Yadana Kotuhano. The question is, Are we the so-called legal brains in Ghana? Mo amoko tena bruche. Say akosia law amutuma tena bruche one practice no. Moba Ghana na moya madwin se munim Ghana mre nyina no. You need to take time and educate. Ghana for no be. Because majority of you people sitting on social media, writing and making it look like you are smarter than any lawyer in Ghana. See, the Abronye we mamu so munkojina court, you cannot defend him. You can't. You guys can be paid all the money in the world. 99% of you, the social media lawyers, those who went to school outside Ghana and said, yeah, law, yeah, Bible practice or Ghana, no, you cannot defend Abronye for Abronye to work as a free man. You can't. So it is sometimes you push you slow down a little bit. Calling yourself a lawyer or telling people you have been to law school does not make you more intelligent than anyone. The laws are there. And as much as we have good lawyers in the system, they are all equally good judges in the system. When I had an issue with the court, at the end of the day, I had to appear before the court to make my case, to convince the judges that what your colleague basically is asking for, it does not make sense. The Supreme Court judges sitting there, they know the law, they have read the law, they listen to my lawyer. So it's all boils down to the person leading Abronye in the courtroom. Is he able to make his case? But then if you sit on social media as a Facebook lawyer who cannot practice in Europe, who cannot practice in America, who basically goes to take a certificate and come to Ghana and try to flex your muscle and make it look like you know everything about law, then without due respect, most uncle for jail or Ghana. Because the way people in Asia, America, Europe, they see a year court, you people are making Ghanaians think, say, walking into a courtroom, automatically you have to go home. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. And it's about time you, the Facebook lawyers, now more Ghana now, you could not practice in Europe and America because your level of intelligence, and drew that level to convince a judge or to even convince a client that you can win a case for them. It's about time you people mellowed yourself and understand the say. We have a country where Emra Eye Juma won kronim. So when I'm Ghana, now I'm say, and ukodi bonibi na untumi for lawyer. You are not supposed to get yourself involved in that boneno. And you have to also know, say, so was sikari kona for lawyer, also making sure say, ube to me echa ube to matete ana emrano enchuma. These are things most of my law, my law school, my lawyer. These are the things you tell the people. But you see, the emotions, the I want to be known, that I'm trying to let people know I've learned law. Law is nothing. Without due respect. Aya Ghana, ena yemubi. Yama obi so call law school. Aya an exceptional thing. Being a lawyer is nothing. It's the same as being like a teacher. It's the same as being like a doctor. It has nothing unique about it. Until you are able to prove yourself in court to show to your client that what you went to school to learn, you are basically making use of it and protecting that your client. You are as useless as anything in the toilet because your job as a lawyer is to defend and make sure your client does not end up in jail. If you are not able to do that, then you need to understand that you have a lot of deficiencies. There are so many people sitting on social media speaking law and talking law and writing law. They have not even won a case in court before. They themselves, they are defending themselves in court. They are not even able to get out of it easily. So why should we get up and listen to such people and make it look like Obiti Facebook can law, pretending to be a lawyer or acting as if I've been to UK to learn law. So Ghana Mrano, I know everything. So when somebody commits a crime, misdemeanor, felony, whatever, and enters our court, automatically, that's all work like that. That is the self-entitlement thing that some of you have. And in your law now, you are not going anywhere. You are still doing banchere. Now, this goat, your friend Abronye, he has committed a crime. Eddie na kojina court. And a court to say, Yamfanin trim. Now the prosecutor, a Ghana CID officer, almost Ghana Police Service asino. Prosecutor didn't make any case actually judge no. Say we are investigating. Maybe this person, ye jani manuko fia, the way or tiano, obetima kofam kophobia kuku witnesses are investigate to help in our investigations. It could be an electronic investigation or an online investigation, but you have to understand that time and akwa woti TV so ASA show no na nipa bitin nim ena ebi busa questions and there were people who were producing it. So it is not just Abronye sitting in front of a video camera. It is Abronye production now all year no. There are so many people involved. Ebi Abronye in his statement, he said he solicited information from somebody. Ebi ono say asama mekan no. So maybe the police are even investigating to get hold of the person that Abronye has mentioned. Say when the cancer has so when the police comes to court and tells the judge, say we are still investigating and we don't want the investigations to be tainted. This guy who is a suspect is somebody we cannot trust that someone bail or interfere in the investigations. The police, they are making their case. The prosecutor is making his case. So it is left with Abronye's lawyer to prove to that judge sitting there, say, Mr. Judge, it does not matter what you think or where or how you feel. This is what I believe should allow my client to go home. As simple as that. This is not about somebody screaming, no. It's about the law. The law is the law. The law is the law. Into police, no prosecutor can say we are still investigating and that we believe that this guy still should be held in cells for our investigations not to be tainted. The police might have told the judge, say, maybe after we read Abronye's statement, we saw some loopholes that will help us get to the people who helped him commit this crime, whether misdemeanor or felony. The police, they need to get to the bottom of this. It is the police are making the case. It's upon Abronye's lawyers to prove to the judge. How the judge feels does not matter. But this is the case where Jimmy Fowe Dibone. So, because Oye MPP Bono regional chairman in T Saponchiwe Dibone, we should not put him in the Black Maria and bring him in Abronye Yebano. Nanke afa ponko dinesi so mo MPP for mo Jimmy ana. The Ghana Police Service, they have all the right to choose the kind of transportation they want to use when they sit and do their analysis investigations, because their job is to protect every single person in their custody. Into the Ghana Police Service, it does not matter. You could be somebody who committee a felony. If their security or their intelligence tells them, say, the attention the Ghana Police Service can do that and protect that person. The Ghana Police Service can decide and put that person in a Black Maria. Or the Ghana Police Service can decide and put that person in a Highlands. The Ghana Police Service, you don't decide how they transport somebody, a suspect, to the court. It is how you're a lawmaker and also a politician, and now you're a lawyer, and your problem is how the person was transported safely to court. Then you are not being honest to yourself. You are being disingenuous. You are basically fooling some group of people following you. The substantive thing that you have to be talking about is, why couldn't Abronye's lawyer make sure he made a case inside courtroom in front of a judge to take him back home? That is what we are talking about. So, come in one chair, actually, with Jimmy, and I will be there, and I make us say, what is so exceptional about this goat? Abronye. What is exceptional about him? What is exceptional about Abronye for people to think, say, because of we should scream and the whole country should come down? What is so exceptional about him? Because your MPP Bono regional chairman, and MPP for Jimmy no way regional chairman, I can find the way regional chairman. Say MPP for Jimmy, And they will still sit there after 8 years, still keep this guy as a regional chairman. A party buying the work Ghana. This Jimmy way be a regional chairman. Because what then the work we obi aka say I want to be part of the NPP. Kasa ben free akwa we numa ba ebema obi are interested to join the NPP. These are things you need to ask. There's nothing about this fool that is going to entice anybody to say this guy is an example that when I join this party, he's an inspiration. Bia metumye di party where you Jimmy for. And you see the funny thing is, Jimmy where you know, this is not the first time why Sadie it's been consistent. But you see, my problem with my own MPP for Jimmy say they are quick to hail foolish people. That is why the party has been destroyed. They are so quick to hail foolish people. Nobody in the NDC will do what Abronye did. Nobody. You dare not. Even a mere party communicator cannot set up a Facebook Live and use those words Abronye used. Somebody who is known as an NDC person, under Fifi Kwete, under John Mahama, under Asielu Nketia, under the NDC, nobody can do. Even a regional chairman called Makosro. I'm talking about a mere communicator. So there is a problem with the NPP as a political party. Its leadership, no, Omwe Jimmy. And that is what they are missing. And it's as a member of the NPP, the intelligence side of NPP, no, make a chance say party ni penny for Jimmy. The leadership are fooling the sheep. The foolish masses are just following these people because they don't even understand what is going on. Akwawe man here obeko jail be 4 years. Akwawe. Someone here ya obeko jail. Obeko ko dem. Yeah. Dede na moya no court wana bontin wana there. It does not change anything. No. Some party in penny for this is the time they have to call the party leadership and tell everybody to be very, very careful and decorum in their statements. But what do we see? The party leadership, like fools, are leading a charge. Adenya yachi Jimini ba kwatum. Na adentina NPP regional chairman for na yenchi omuntu fiasi. Ne yakwachi Abronye. Have you people asked yourself that question? But you see, they are lowering the standards. They are making this to look like a normal thing. Persecution. NDC pay asem. Your friend is saying IGP pay asem. They are fooling the base. And there you say, Omomudi party, they are the ones who are going to suffer. Because the leadership is not being honest with them. Leadership, no, Jimmy. MPP ni bi onimi nyanse bia will never go to that court to say I'm going to support Abronye. Why? And these people ni onimi nyansa. Opesa party way ye rebrand it na represent it. Mwangasa mu MPP na moka say etina himfie na. MPP ni bia onimi nyansa will not leave their home to go see say me kwa support Abronye. What are you supporting him on? Then I was supporting. Adem bono hono Nipeni wana mubedi regional chairman or party nim. It shows it's a party mwe Jimmy. Moya mole papa. Now Shadibi. Abronye on hunger strike. Lawyer say Abronye say on didi. I don't mangasa mushe soap opera too much. Some mangasa mo time na samere eko visit kunkumbajia ewo India chese enkwasi mangasa no concert ya mo de ye say Abronye say ondidi ne aduane kura nso ye na kura ye ndi na mo fa Abronye nkoto nsanwe mu amode de GI police headquarters mo fa nkoto nsanwe mu 1 week no ntena ho ye say Abronye say ondidi na me ondidi am ye ko fam ho. What is my problem with that? Abronye say ondidi. What's the big deal? Because Obian deny eduane. We Abronye nankasa ne well. Yama oduane osimindi It means a well on one akumem no se ondi. Inti comedy na obebo punum. Comedy Abronye obebo punum se mumma me aduane ndi. It is Abronye every ni pem na se ondi dia. What is the big deal here? Ono na se ondi. Enye se obi aso ne mene. Ene se Abronye aduane ye ma wundi. Osi mi ndi. It is Abronye se ondi dia. Ya won kofo pe aduane di o. Mumo jimi o. Now, Shadia be see outside the courtroom. I keep telling MPP for yeah, there.
Oh, say your mind, oh, say your mind, oh, say your mind, too good for Bada Benyo, Manda, oh, Bada Benyo, eh, too good for Manda, oh, Bada Benyo, Bada Benyo.
Oh, can I because with your batem? We mukui fo we mukui fo. Omo motu mukran to me fu. Omo dru omo highest peak. Omo highest peak ni and ye penti omo ni mabegina. Omo highest ni. Omo si so this is the time omo so omo ho ayefe. Omo bankran. Mukui fo. Me humbo die fo. Omo ntiase. They don't understand what is going on. Party no Jimmy Omo, they don't get it. Namba we only omo da hwa homachi na ohiram gu so a hwoma no. Obeka we di obatem na oyiri nie unua ba nie. Na se sebio wote wona wo hwe no na wo na wo yem ba nie a obebusa say ah mukui we me wo ne de ne ye den. Mumbusa omo best ni omo pick no omo du no. Because you're ladies of MPP. Oh, okay, so what you about them? This is where the problem is. So because they feel say, yeah, Jimmy, they don't even understand. They don't get it. Bakuni masa puma. Bakuni masa puma. Puma ya Jack Chan we use Jack Chan puma. Na ni parfum e timi kotina TikTok no kasam tantanta ya ahwenye kura hu omo na ahwenye adwane we mo ahwenye ehu omo na ahwenye adwane na we ahwenye abegu ya ase. This is what I talk about. MPP omo Jimmy hwade o hwe listen
na abne atimfo nyina se omo ya saka wa boy bana ti ho and your hunu ada na NDC youth organizer me boa and na wanya your hunu NDC youth organizer where IGP until the open view of Bayama and Ameboa, we live to see. Said a medical kind. Said the Bodiano, Uncle and Fiotoro. Saturday and go for that. From Mamma, no one knew what they got. Every 100 years in back, MPP as a political party. Yes, you have a Baba never. I'm more my dini in Nara. Obunya dini. Sana, Nia, you did MPP. Why a dear? MPP ba na so ye try bobra yedi ya pesa baba uba kasa se mo so dai sara mamentu obia yedi na sara mamentu MPP ba munya di meba no commander meba dia make media youth organizer they can say ye ba power MPP youth organizer now on your police we will make sure obey police ni because you police for her or say police atade wakata na ni by NDC youth organizer on your police ni you are John the money, Mama catch at him for say, Omina, Omuya Sakawa, police and Chomo, Azoka, and I'm gonna have free the Akatom say. Janjan is 2028 year power. That's about power. The Akosui media for me at dance for. Yan Pesebe do a better say, in fact, you buy more than 100 times the end is for you. So Amupa, Amutia in Ankogum, because when we come back to power, we will do the same thing to them. You bet you be, in fact, you better make sure the Ghana, no, you bet you say, Yansu to me. The Baba Tipo 8 years, Yanchobia, Yanya Bonibia, Yanya di Bonibia, Nassan on Baya, Nagana police is so any as some professional.
No, by yet, Mama and this we are there. You are waiting for them 2028. Inshallah. More than 200,000.
This is where the problem is. Yeba baemu ya anya boni bia ya nchi obia mi ken sebi o eteni o yana mo makobo fom ala wakuba nyankopon tie ni mpaye hwe na basa emumba ejimi emumba emejimi ende bia meka entafo ni bi no mo MPP mu no omo ejimi to the point say they want to prove themselves. Wọ́n sẹ́ Abronye yẹ kye ni ko gyina court wọ́n sẹ́ gabi ọ̀kyerẹ́ da akwa ba ọ. Enso sẹ́ bi o teni abo bi egyina ọ ka sẹ́ ọka asa achemfo yẹ sakawafo mesi wọ́n sẹ́ gabi ọ̀kyerẹ́ da akwa na ọsọ yẹ achemni no wọ́n so abegyina ọ sẹ́ ọbɛka sẹ́ obi aka sẹ́ tia achemfo. Wọ́n bedi etuo wɔ hɔ no mo. Wọ́n gya nkroma sẹ́ ogyina hɔ bi. Ọmo ana ọmo yɛ integral member of Bawumia ne Akufo-Addo aban wọ́n sẹ́ obi gyina hɔ. No. Wemu ne edi ọmo yɛ nkwasi adwuma wemu. Ade beche ne ache na kwase we ni momobo adan we kise ko hwe fie ohia ni ba. These are foolish people. Send them who young man who young woman be odi MPP cham na wajimi ana. Can't you reason? See the argument they are making. Enti akwa o share ready ka say IGP we NDC for na say ocha no pa ye to en suffering se bra. Je pen and paper. Write and prove say IGP no ye NDC DNDN na we ntumi anya ne de ne kogina court. Tio. Sa Ghana ni bi krampo for tape we. No ka say I'm a citizen of the Republic of Ghana. We make a statement say IGP aye we. Me pese obe prove if you say me pese me make sure say IGP na or share security so Ghana no onye sa onye NDC ni na say obi de wo court. Say asema be make ye no bra court be chirema wo betumi. Omwe Jimmy. Makacham say they still don't believe they are in opposition. That is the problem with these people. The sense of entitlement. Jimmy no, they just don't get it. Ya nye obia boni bia, ya ba power ya nye bibia. So in their head, you know, obia di boni ndane ya china. Sa nipa no is against and as or ye enemy of the state. That is the problem with them. That is the problem with these people. That is the problem with these people. They lack education. The party does not tell them the truth. And so when you sit in, you sit back and you watch. Now we see arguments making. And the argument is say when you give them the platform to speak, how they can rebrand the party, Kevin Taylor. Tell us what the NPP represents, Kevin Taylor. So Abronye DC, as some of Kayano say Okoye no court, but Kevin Taylor. So you can see clearly that I control the party. Jimmy, they don't have focus. They don't know what they are doing. Ushia penyini so person who say MPP for me more they rally around one statement so we could be an anoka say and Kevin Taylor yes we did otum for atem na so otum for the lawyer na Akufo-Addo so me di otum for atem otum for onimumra cheme and otum for nsu me so me di sofu bi atem wo Ghana I know says asofu bebre were lawyers why haven't they taken me to court? Sebedi obi atem wo Ghana sebi o semedi otumfo atema otumfo nya dipakete onya akwara otumfo has his personal lawyer. In fact at a point Akufo-Addo was his lawyer, meaning otumfo kwa bia eye Akufo-Addo law firm na ese ono for you know he still has lawyers. Why hasn't otumfo say our evidence is sooner? Why hasn't he gone to court? Software anandi patitiri wo Ghana na adwene ense makaseti ano na emra ewo Ghana kyerese makaseti ano no e wo se emra le twema so no. Why haven't they gone to court? Sankofo no hwem wo TV so mu hu se mu agimi the NPP et say enkran ne a wo de ewo asofom. They don't ask say ewo we poison one up. They all told the same, like they are so stupid. So stupid. For almost a year, they have exhausted, they are almost exhausting a whole year without making any reasonable statement. Why are Ghana and DB MPP? Na MPP nyakono. Now I just go Ghana and say Kevin Taylor did penina tema. Ebema Ghana and say intia for MPP mrana. And that's the question. Inti Kevin Taylor did pay you be atem. And in your head, Kevin Taylor did 2 for atem. Inti Yemfa MPP Mrana. Makacha Sankofu Jimmy. And Jimmy no, and yet Jimmy just a normal Jimmy. A reincarnated Jimmy. So be when MPP no or what? Now or started at the sa MPP ne shakura Jim etrima. Now Kurani Jimmy. A reincarnated Jimmy. A heredity almost inherited Jimmy no. It is a study MPP for the way penny for no the same way na Kurani dream into youth organizer or dream the same way to say salakao. So it is basically it ripples. It ripples from the top. It do one argument your pet, reason your pet, the way they react to things your pet. So it is not a political party, it's a cluster of foolish animals coming together and thinking some way party. That is my issue with them. Me as a member of the NPP, I can tell you on authority, your members 90% they are not reasonable. As a member of the NPP with a card and I've paid my dues. Make my catch or say your members 90% they can't reason. And we sit here and they make it look so yeah. You see a Abronye akoifa. Police a Abronye. Ubusa in something I say it's all about misdemeanor. Now the minority leader after your marking echo parliament, right? And Oko police station, a court war. Muntie na no asem afenyo marking. This is the same guy who slapped a police officer. For somebody to sit even on TV to say, Aden Yeja Kevin Taylor and na onim say afenyo marking abo police ni assume or a leader of their members of parliament who make laws in parliament. Na onim oni tim say afenyo marking abo police ni assume, and none of them have ever made reference to that. They also say MPP omo ye muama. Yeah. Their minority leader wabo police ni asum or bo police ni punch ni pema or she police atadie. Now mumiente afenyo marking no kokoto.
The police invited him on Monday the 8th of September. He responded to the invitation by the police. Went with his lawyers, submitted himself to interrogations. Within an hour of interrogations, he was whisked into NIB custody. The question is, why would the police investigating a matter and has its own police cells decide to send a citizen who is being investigated on a matter which is a misdemeanor into NIB custody? It must be stated that our checks at the NIB confirms that the NIB is not interrogating Abronye, neither are they investigating him. According to the NIB, they are only recipients of the man Abronye. In other words, the police sent him there that they should keep him. That is why they received him. But they are not the ones who are investigating. So the question is, why would Ghana Police Service claim to be investigating a person and rather decide to send him to NIB cells? Is it to punish him or what? Then they kept him the whole of Monday night, and Tuesday morning, being the 9th, he was brought to court. When they brought him to court, the police insisted that they still needed him for further investigation. Therefore, they want him to be remanded into lawful custody. Of course, the judge upheld the application and remanded Abronye to be brought to court today. And the sad part of it is that when he left court, the police handcuffed him. The police invited him.
So, this guy is a lawyer. He's a lawmaker. He's a lawmaker who punched a police officer in uniform, slapped a police officer in uniform. Now, they know all kind of. I'm very sure 99% of the MPP fools, they don't even understand. He's misleading them. He's lying to them. Wakwa top brony suit. Shape. Ena kakawura ye di tim. Ena bofruit na nabi dinechi. Ena nkwasi afoma ehia afoma no eboje so. Wa dress shape. Ena onam nipanim. Adan ya we na odi a party nim MPP fu ejimi. Na asemo ka nyina ne se ai ontiasie se Abronye police ate omo nsa afre no. Abronye ebe kana no asem wie no. Ena police forecast said abi won sem na waka no ene evidence there wo no. We need to still do investigations. Inti ya ma wonko. Ena police eka say and the NIB, which is another branch of our security. NIB is not for foreigners. The NIB is another branch of Ghana's security. The Ghana security system, NIB, Yoko, police, they work hand in hand. They are intertwined. And the police say, you know something? The NIB, we believe said now to protect Abronye, we want the NIB to keep Abronye. The police did not say NIB should beat Abronye. And to date, Abronye lawyer, Emba Bontebeka said, Obia assaulted Abronye in the cells of NIB. And as Abronye's rights, it has been abused in any form, or NIB. Maybe. Police, if one kasa intelligence, nature almost say. So, the Abronye echo mixi ebia, the cells, population or hona, ebia, because of his political background, somebody might even help hurt Abronye in cells. This guy is a politician. He has said a lot of things against so many people. You never know. Ebia Duncan Williams, Duncan Williams in Nimuno, our cells, because of his summer or kafa Duncan Williams, Ebia Nipano, Nipa Busa, and Amewofa, and I would not temno, Ebe Kebadesha Kobu Abronye kum. And I say, Ebia Nipebia Abronye can asem, Newebusi and Ibisu da cells, Emma Edanipa trim. Itebia yadini Russell's wa na anadjofano nipana for the tribu po akoku Abronye. The police Ankasa Tinasio would say they need to protect Abronye. It is the police na Abronye free. And yet CID and I say police headquarters at number NIB for safekeeping. The police is rather protecting the criminal. But you see, a lawmaker who is foolish, a lawmaker who is doing politics, a lawmaker who knows the party base is stupid and cannot read, write, and understand. So he plays with their emotions. Because when you say Jimmy, they will fall for this. Now, also making argument, say, on TSC say, Abronye, because asabe ya tono suno misdemeanor keke. Adentina yadi Abronye every police station courtroom no na yade handcuffs egunensa. Inti anunti on TSC. MPP na omo minority no mo Jimmy. On the biggest problem, his biggest problem as a lawmaker, his concern should be how can a member of my party, who is a regional chairman, make such statements to land in court, to land in jail? He does not even care about that. He cares about the public. He cares about the picture being put out there. Say, party ni penyini awe Jimmy abai edede famra kwanswa. His only problem is that Adentina Ghana for who say handcuffs egu Abronye kwasi ampenyi we nsa. That is afenyo marking. They be the MPP for ne or the omo ye omo Jimmy. And intina imrebi yachi obi call Yoko office. Now I shoe red soul. No, I got from her. No, I bobon and sa. Also be a blogger semra. This guy, he's a content creator. Me. He knows the party he's leading in parliament. Jimmy. And every time he takes advantage of the ignorance of the NPP and creates his own content to better his CV. But you see, on Afenyomakin's CV, the first statement on his CV is say he's a lawmaker. He's the first lawmaker in Ghana. He is a lawyer. He who attacked a police officer in uniform. We will come to that matter because the CID boss said, "You can't. Your feelings are children," and we will question him at the right time. Afenyomakin cannot run away from his action against the Ghana police, but the most important thing here is Abronye call court no na court catch Abronye. Afenyomakin ekasa in front of the piglets. MPP for no. Or can same way misdemeanor, right? Now let's look into misdemeanor. Misdemeanor no any day. Misdemeanor is a type of criminal offense. And I thank you very much, Inkoto, for doing this earlier on. And at Metwaso. Misdemeanor is a type of criminal offense that's considered less serious than a felony, but more serious than an infraction like a traffic ticket. Misdemeanor, it's a type of criminal offense. Abronye is a suspected criminal. And it's a court the misdemeanor toneso na yeshuma. He is under criminal investigations. So the word misdemeanor kekenen just say crime na every ho. Yes, misdemeanor. Bibia your friend a felony, a such a misdemeanor. But your bibia your friend infraction. Some misdemeanor no ne born ne such a infraction. Inti yama ticket e wakwan ho. Police now no case we twa red light him wa ma ticket ko tua o quarter misdemeanor sa abone na no e din chen sa abone no, and it's a type of criminal offense. It's a type of criminal offense. It misdemeanor a criminal offense. So let's not have Afenyomakin stand there in his cartoon suit and say misdemeanor. No, misdemeanor do to go jail. MPP for bebrene Jimmy. Anything I'm better ha. I am mesre. Because you are the most easiest group of piglets I can deal with. I'm a member of the NPP, but I am the wise one. That is why I am not part of the piglets. It is a okay echo for my legal definition. In most jurisdictions, a misdemeanor is a minor wrongdoing or a non-indictable offense. It's typically punished by 1. A fine, community service, probation, or jail time of less than 1 year, usually served in a local or country facility. Misdemeanor no. So, embracho under misdemeanor, you bet me a fine no. You bet me a probation. You bet me akase ko jail. You bet me akase ko community service. You bet me so do what to a fiancé for close to a year. You bet me dem for close to 1 year. Interfro Abronye, you bet me jailing 1 year pepe and 11 months 20 days. Don't sit there and make this thing look like say ya chi Abronye into the misdemeanor. But you know where Jimmy. And that is what Abronye is facing. So at the end of the investigations, any court processes, say court be fine. They say Abronye is guilty of misdemeanor. Judge in betima kacha mofo no trim in fie baako. Yes. So don't let the MPP perform do enim no and ema engine se bibia nsi ye. Omo Jimmy mo MPP for mo Jimmy. Mo nkenkan. My say nine. My say nine. Ye ka semba kutubu tirima na mu die kire me mumu bebre mu be ko jail because mo Jimmy mo nya abotre ekuro na mutim no mo mbusa nsem em ye nkire bone ewom ene bone enim mo Jimmy ani jana mo asem ye me mobo me hwe MPP ni na okasa me so we ye Jimmy we ye Jimmy for Way is just a waste of sperm. Way obey them. Because you people don't even know what you are talking about. In terms of from the beginning, you see, misdemeanor is a type of criminal offense that's considered less serious than a felony. Mamencho adibi. Mamencho adikudientia baby Abronye jinan tricky. Yeah. After your marking or dadamo, onusemu MPP for chimi. Now, example of misdemeanor, petty theft. So be supermarket. And I say obi ria nyoman kete. Your friend misdemeanor. Disorderly conduct. On say you charge Abronye disorderly conduct. Mokai. Abronye police children no charge ni be the board no disorderly conduct. A womb and also fall under misdemeanor. Simple assault. After your marking, assaulting a police officer is a misdemeanor. He can go to jail. Public intoxication. Now the yenyo may be a fata. It falls under misdemeanor. Trespassing. Obi se mi fie ni men fu wo no mentum. Na wakofu obi wo we wura ni fie. Trespassing. Obi eja padeo. Obi akase ya kase aha mentwemu wa ha na wakotwem. It falls under misdemeanor. Or trespassing. It could be physical. It could be even verbal. It falls under trespassing. Ubetumi akodem misdemeanor. Mo MPP for mo jimi o. Bebre mu bedem in this 42 years here be. Mu bedem ache. Then we have something called first time shoplifting. So bi ko wura a supermarket na okotam bi sha ne draw sum ne ache na the first time it's called misdemeanor. Ubetumi yebetumi ede watum. Afenya making him say MPP for Jimmy is playing with them. Muya mwa. And I'll call police court to Usha no omo no mo nyina wana supporters. Omo nyina na Kennedy Japan supporters, Baumia supporters. Omo ba ho as party executives. Omo nyina Baumia supporters. Omo nyina Baumia supporters. Baumia mo na mo busika se omo fa bas nko ho. Na omo nko support it. Because Abronye ADD Kennedy Japan atem. Now, Oba Siawa, even though misdemeanor are less severe than felonies, they can still, you see, even though misdemeanor no, sa bone no, emunye do to say felony no, bibibe to me see. Say one, appear on your criminal record. Abronye, see you know, okodem 1 year, and I say you know, no community service, and I the court out at the atono no. Abeka ne criminal record. Sa ankwasi aforo mka so meku John Mahama o meku ne yire sa abiu lady no, she's a criminal on her record. Now tie de obehu appears on your criminal record, affects employment, travel visas or professional licensing. You see misdemeanor no e betuma affect say okwaji visa ko e betuma affect. You better say because of misdemeanor no, because it's a criminal offense no, ebia visa bia obe apply for korana one sanka sa visa no, they can deny you. And it's like a police report bra in China boys na you don't go to court misdemeanor. I'm just saying no. So uko akoye dwuma bi enya opportunity bia eno ye betime busa ko for police record bra it's a misdemeanor there na we ye o say oh many a friend me fanti den because me ku president they say okay into ope Germany akọ ope America akọ ope power to bini oba siawa or say be upgraded to felonies if repeated or if aggravating factors are present. Example, injury during a DUI. You see, misdemeanor no, e betumi upgrade akwa could do felony. Misdemeanor, it can upgrade. It's just misdemeanor. That misdemeanor no, in some instances, it may upgrade could do felony. When felony. Kwasia so ya do pa ohoro meto kuma mama hwe ubedem you people have no idea omu jimi mo Omutan otiete wo Abronye yire wo ho. Wo so obi abaje Mike se me na me ya Abronye busua panyin. Omu nyina tete. Omu nim se NPP ntwene impreko bi ba be jimi omo ho. Mo jimi, mo supporters of NPP. 90% of you mo jimi. You don't read, you don't understand. You are following the party like dogs. Tiadia ma mention felony. You know what felony is? Me be chira idea bi Abronye. The reason why Crampo court eboa Abronye because a court Crampo a court Crampo no say omoma Abronye Crampo bia bail enra ana enda Abronye bia on Samra court na asem kwedu felony. You have no idea. Now, a felony is a serious criminal offense for more severe than a misdemeanor. Into felony no a danger misdemeanor, right? It's the kind of charge that can reshape someone's life with long-term legal and social consequences. Felony no, ya de to swa etumi brewa brabase. But remember, misdemeanor can upgrade to felony. Nyoma bi na obetuma ye ama o misdemeanor na akodru felony. Mo MPP fo na mo di ekire mo jimi mo nim de mo ye. Utwabi too much. Now the car kopem nya accident. Na ekopra obi a ye fra bi DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol. No crana under misdemeanor no etumi upgrade kodru felony. Se sa accident no unya na ekunipa bienu miensa enan a yetumi upgrade misdemeanor no ko felony. Inti just saying say Abronye the idea to say misdemeanor no. The reason why the court pa prevent Abronye from going to fear to come back to court no, they are protecting from him upgrading his misdemeanor to felony. You know why? Mama Chow. Legal definition. Felony in the cannot hear. A felony is defined as a crime regarded in the US and many other judicial systems as more serious than a misdemeanor. Now, common examples of felony: murder, rape, armed robbery, kidnapping, arson, mail fraud, or embezzlement. Now, so we read the misdemeanor. Now read the felony. They work hand in hand. What can make Abronye's case as misdemeanor no, turn into a felony and say and ye the Abronye court near money bail. Now Abronye sakot na Facebook. Now o make it the same statement, something similar. Na such na ni case na ye misdemeanor na done so no. Yes, I court it upgrades to felony. Don't underestimate what you are seeing. And for what you are saying, and anytime we read the misdemeanor and lecture say it can upgrade, even though misdemeanor or are less severe than felonies, they can still appear on your criminal record, affect employment, travel visas, or professional licensing. Be upgraded to felonies if repeated. Say misdemeanor, no, if it's repeated, it can upgrade to felony. Into Abronye bail in there. Nana Adrian say when you bail, case no court, no sakot na Facebook, no make similar comment. No police turn and suffer now. He goes straight under felony, and Abronye can spend 20 years in jail. Kwasiafo, mwe Jimmy NMP for that damo. You don't read, you don't know the laws. And a Jimmy for ma, and you tell you any about power. Umbra power no uko jail, no woo. Yeah. They be a catch them MPP for Ghana ni obesore so okoto abama MPP no Jimmy. Ghana ni and the friend was or your MPP no Jimmy for. The party lacks direction. Omo mudi manim no nim sem Jimmy. They be a make asem me a member of the NPP. The only difference between me and them one say I am smart, I am intelligent. I don't follow foolishness. Anything I make try say me good party no na ya te party for free nyansa for di enim because you this group of termites are not intelligent. You can't protect yourself on your own land. Into majority of you guys who go to jail. This boy, if I decide to take him to court to tell him to prove, say or catch the IGP say IGP ye jumama a political party. That is why he's doing this to Abronye. That's what to prove ya. This boy can go to jail. This boy. Kwasiawe, he can go to jail easy. Obeka ko dem.
And your Huna than this youth organizer. And now when you're and this youth organizer where I see when you open your bayama and we live to see.
He's threatening the IGP. You live to see. Ochina, yako picking. Niaka say, instead of can I say IGP, we live to see. No, what do you mean by that? Troll statement. Neko preview or quarter. Because say, hey, ya chekwasia, ya ntiasie, mube demache. Wait, obetima dem, a citizen can take this guy to court because the IGP works for the Ghanaian citizen. Enti, saoka samfa eye IGP hona Ghana ni bi hun say and twasum because at the end of the day, IGP he's working, he's representing us. But chirechire mu no onte no wase as a citizen because or the to me as IGP mu and ordinary Russian mu. What are you going to say? Can you basically come say because Obika say achim for no I don't know to court. Say Kufu I know so law. Gabi Ochida kuno so law. Achim for no so all the legal brains for Ghana no munimi nyansa no. Why haven't they taken Mahama to court? Who here ni ba hu fi no. Wona ubegina court ni kan kwasem. You go to jail. Mwe Jimmy, we cannot change you people. Mwe say moi. You are threatening the IGP. You threatening the IGP. So channel pa IGP me pick your way. Catch say you threaten me in your statement because hey IGP or Tata will be. You people need to understand Emrana Mutimu or Ghana no. You people need to understand. Sa Emrana Mutimu or Ghana no. Sa Emrana Moshasi no because mon jiminti. Mubedem bebrebedem ana metumi hu obi odi MPP echi osi yeba power 20 years cry yeba power now 20 years now when last bit is Elizabeth Ohene mami beifo no changing or whatever you did to the CJ Tokonu we are all here we will witness and I'm so what this saying you are going to witness or leave us yani 1 more years we are okay with it. You, Elizabeth Ohene, watch us 7 years. What are you waiting to see? We will live to see. You and who? Elizabeth Ohene, who don't so cry my ye. Who any? Also, say, what they have done to CJ, we are all here. We will witness. You and who will witness? You will die. You are old. Natural order. You will die soon. Let us, the young ones, we are okay with it. What is your problem? Ube biago. Ubewu. I am natural. Me, I'm not scared to die. Me not scared to die today or tomorrow. I'm not scared. But who Elizabeth Ohinika saying, yeah, you CJ, we will all live to regret. When are you going to live? You don't have more than 10 years to live. There are more young people. We need to preserve their life and preserve this nation. Into Omonona, I also makasa asemo. Wo ubewu. Oba apostle John so ground to me. Just say, now who bekache say will inkwasiade amoye na Ghana ha. Who Elizabeth Ohene? Near ti krom ha. And Sam Jonah and the Kufu the bekache Ghana for say what is going on is bad. Our country is sinking. Why when you move theme bekache say ubedi Sam Jonah attempt we will live to see what. If we have been able to live through a Kufuor's administration with witches and greedy bastards like you guiding a Kufuor to destroy this nation, what haven't we seen? What is worse than living under a Kufuor's regime? Anamo bodamohu. Anamo adwini nenye dwuma. Baby, I am re. We will live to see in the future. You and whose future? Moya dima tamana mo baba mo. Jimina mo de Ghana ho. Jimina mo de Ghana ho. Elizabeth Ohene, and then the CJ who has been changed, yet to Kromaha, a young lady who could have led the EC for years. Today, recognized around the world, Charlotte say, the statement to the same 146 article. And all the Kwasi said we will see a regret in the future. We want to regret after you are dead. we don't want you to be part of our turbulence and problems. Because you are the people who created this foolishness in the first place. Now, would you say any race muana? And I'm going to say, yes, be Ghana, this entitlement to people feel. Crazy, dirty people. Self-entitlement. You feel so much. Obi to say, Sofa Yokufu, or just or Kasa, this will be a Kasa. Why? Why? Who the hell is Sofa Yokufu? Who is she? You are a former CJ. So, what? How long do you have to live on this planet? And see, we the young ones cannot speak for ourselves and protect what we think we can protect for years to come. And you dying old birds, dying old horses, you want to decide for us. Munyan in terms of near who the ebeye na we ninya clear. Near for young ones mbra na mukra mo distracting nipa. Munyana mu free assassin so. Obi di so safma for da hon na nam ha den. 1932 near wo uji space was assassin so den. Osafumafo onekufo de baye otumi kwaji loan was saloon. Osafumafo na no 7 okwaji loan was saloon. Osafumafo otena Ghana ha ebeye finance minister. There's course ye nyina ye hu ye osafumafo owen. Ayamo classmate ni osafumafo. Messiah, give me Elizabeth Ohine's picture. Kwasiafo. Messiah, give me Elizabeth. Friday. I'm not under any pressure to go fast. Mami Elizabeth Ohine picture na me fanchira Ghana for. Matna Ghana na ma hijack krono. Your biggest problem was that when I appeared with my team and we started exposing you ignorant wannabes in Ghana. That is the hatred towards me and my team. That is your problem. The hatred you people have for me is because I was able to break that jinx. That thing that was covering you guys, making you people look intelligent and honest people. I was able to break it. That is the pain in your hearts. That is what hurts you people. That is why you people hate me. Because that thing that you people clothe yourself with, that hypocrisy, that entitlement, that kind of corruption you covered with, we are this, we are from here, our name sounds like this. That thing that I came to break, and then Kevin doesn't respect. My bodam. Na mo Ghana for council. Di nkwasi asamsa. Obian to challenge Obia. And yet group acronym and a group me feel so entitled. So for Kufu, Okasa, Dioyano. Okasa. I say a binitala and you know, and you see, and what does it say? Hey, oh bodam, 2025, Kekukra Kuno. Now we betrabe can kwasem. Huh? And you know, and we don't understand a council of state member. Una ukoka se emrani emfanya juma. What's our whole to abetna ebe and you know and Ghana and we don't understand and nena and opaya koda ya ohuri to the destined powder boy edimni ada because of you. Mo baby kekamo. Elizabeth Ohini ni 1945 ni awono 1945. Sike biya o Ghana biya wedibi. Aban biya MPP dia biya otim. We defending every nonsense. She used to be a journalist. We defending every nonsense. Now, wo baby, what do you? How much a tray? What is also some consumer? Son, what could you so crabim? Catcher say, Tokonu, I idea na constitution in the dia. We live to see. You and who are going to live to see that? You and who? 1945. You are people who are supposed to reason. You people feel so entitled. Nobody should speak about Tekufuado and MPP. And now. Now this is of Ekufu Kasa. I say binitala. You know, we don't understand. And I tell hey, baby for to see. Well, more. I'm gonna say Ghana no. Into the problem with me, the problem they have with me is simple. It is because this generation, we have been able to enlighten the generation well. We have been able to educate the generation well. We have been able to open their eyes. Now, they don't see some people as unique human beings in Ghana. They don't see some people as the wholesale of wisdom. They don't see some people as uniquely talented or uniquely gifted with some exceptional political intelligence. Now, the ordinary Ghanaian wants you to speak intelligence for them to research, understand that you are speaking the truth. That is the problem they have with me. Why do you keep doing this? Why have you exposed the Kufuado? Why have you exposed the MPP? Why have you exposed the tribal bigotry in the system? Why have you made every Ghanaian become ordinary? And that is what we have been fighting for years. We wanted every Ghanaian to look ordinary so that we can all think ordinary and make decisions that affect the ordinary Ghanaian positively. When I started exposing the rot and that cloud that they created around themselves, they started hating me. Boy, we 1945, 2025, 13 years. Say we will live because Tokonu. The Constitution has made sure a constitution didn't do I will say one tiasie. They are nobody. I'm telling you, people. Apo. They say, Nancy, what's not TV one? On set TV nyamu. When these people are speaking and you are listening, Utubuza say, hey, how did I fall for this? Yeah, because now you're breaking jinx. We have broken that. They don't make sense anymore. Obiandi omatem, we are checking them. The reality check no to mean pass the test. They cannot pass that test because we are making the young people check them. Who is Sophia Kufu? She's a former judge, so she did not write a constitution. She's not intelligent than me. No. And see, why should Sophia Kufu's statement decide Ghana's future? We all are supposed to think and make decisions. Decisions that will help every single Ghanaian. So Elizabeth Ohene, Sophia Kufu, and the likes, they are not intelligent than anybody. We are all ordinary Ghanaians who are supposed to think, understand, ask questions and demand reasonable answers, and then at the end of the day, build this nation. And some people who feel say, omuye exceptional no, ya be break his idea nti eya omuya. And TV so the young people today are insulting me. I'm not a young man. No. Me, I don't see myself as youth. No. I can be president of Ghana at my age. I am a husband like your husband, and I'm a dad like you, your husband. I am a family man like yourself. Age is just a number. It is the intelligence here that proves to say you are worth the addressing you or not. So you people should not hide behind age and fool yourself in Ghana. No. We are not going to allow that. 1960, 70, 80, 1999, and I'm more the power Ghana. Obian and disrespect you, Obia. It is the Awobeka, the Awobeye, one case of credibility no record, and the betch Sana and Kwarabe too. There are so many people in Ghana. When I sit here and address them, I give them all the respect because they have conducted themselves well. They have conducted themselves well. Now, then, I would show the same respect because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. Now, Yanko Enim, and then Friday, Ejinim. It's a Siamunya Matiasie. Mamu Makwasie bin dadao. Say, Yachi Abronye. Abronye. Now, Abronye, Nyansa Bene won it team. Akwawi. Akwawi, Nyansa Bene won it team. We Jimmy, Nyansa Bene won it team. Jimmy for Abronye. We Jimmy, Nyansa Bene Pan won it team. Why they bet Abronye as a regional chairman and say, yes, I want to be part of this party. We Jimmy. So why should anybody be worried and say, Yachi Jimmy for? Inti, and then I'm on Ghana no. The whole thing is like, oh, Kevin Taylor here. Now Kevin Taylor here no one kuma. Unum say oh yeah, bet you. You bet you. Mwe Jimmy, my say ntwamwa. My say toilet mumwa. You cannot think for yourselves. Obika bibia na munyina mu die chire. Me ka chire mu in 2024 say me gu party in 2028. and I will be your president as a political party. You see, today I control the narrative. I am your manifesto. Me catch him say I will be the firewall for John Mahama, and me to Mama John Mahama really Ghana peacefully 4 years. So person you become better the canon. Yes. And today you are looking at me, and John Mahama is working. He is working for the people. As I speak today, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, YABB, and the National Service Authority, Omo project. President Mahama was targeting 100% local chicken production in 3 years. I will be the firewall. Mon can't me. Mahama is going to work, and that is my job. And I will protect this government and this president because at least he respects Ghanaians. At least he's honest. At least onye self-centered person, onye tribalistic. That thing I will protect it. And see, the plan now in 2024, it's working. And nobody in the MPP can sit on radio and say, I'm a communicator, I'm an executive, I am DNJ, can speak without mentioning my name. I am the president of you. And that was the plan we put together before election 2024. I told my team, I need to make these people make me their president. They can never sit on TV. The MPP cannot do politics without mentioning me. No. Because you can't. And you cannot bypass me because I am the firewall. You people, there's no virus that can attract this firewall. Nothing. And none of them can sit on TV or on radio without mentioning me. That is why John Mahama has the free hand to work. And me catch them from before election 2024. I will be the firewall. And all peace of mind working. And he will deliver. He will deliver. Today, John Mahama, no namunsium. And the national service, is not about going to sit in some government office near Sumasuma, Monkonkoto Kakuru, Monkote Rice, Monkoto Ede, Kofi Brookman, and the NS, and national service, and yes, I need baby. John Mahama said we need to use national service as another springboard, and as a springboard to introduce our young people into rearing, farming, into going into something else. National service is not going to be at the office. Into a new program has been launched today. International service program, I will develop Papao farms, Papao farms, under national service into a center of excellence. Or sa farms na people omunya national service yedi omukoho ekosua senia yenya nkoko senia yenya mpreko senia omabetuma self-sufficient entrepreneurs to take that career up to make sure we have a lot of young people getting into farming after their national service John Mahama said he's going to make the project now in Korani Fem he's going to make it a center of excellence whereby in Africa people will travel and come learn how to get into farming, how to get into poultry, how to get into rearing. This is what we call vision. Because Abronye. We are the firewall. We are building. And the President of the Republic, and he's making sure, say, this job is done to benefit the young Ghanaian. John Mahama, on ya grow. Into mono, anamuju say, a group in a yedin or Ghana. And I say, Munim diakwa, namuti Ghana, namu Jimmy. Get me the videos. This is the president.
To the list, please stay where you're seated. The president will be going into the Papao farms and doing a quick tour of the facility. So now apparently the president is experiencing the technology, the integration of vision that makes Papao farms. The technology, the biosafety protocols, and many others. Together, we are building has committed to doing great things for the farm as we know it, and is currently going to go into an in-depth tour of the farms. Please, if you are not a part of the select group going in there, please be very conscious of not entering with the delegation.
Go, 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 go.
You added the record. Okay.
I actually don't have one.
For his commitment to doing more great things as we know it. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for making time to be here today.
This is a president who is working for you and I. Na ye jai we nyina say Abronye kwasiampe nyi bi achi nti. Nti ye nyina the president onamunsiom. We yitai na to onamunsiom agrada adwudwam. He's trying to make sure say the vision or young people who even get into national service now, he's trying to make sure white collar nation, we will be a nation where people are skilled to control their future. At the Jimmy na moto abama omo 8 years no, can they do this? Watch a joint ben QR code. But when you a whole 5 minutes video, say watch it for beton QR code. What the QR code better watch it. What watch any be our Ghana or the QR code? Eton watch it. Yen draw ye drew a met mobatima say MP before moi. Yatikrom ha. Mahamudu Baumia on it asla wusu. Omuko jina watch a ranching antimuni me heru so rest in peace. Eka chere say ya the QR code better watch it. Kwasiafo MP before. One so be the QR code Eton watch it Ghana. What will be the QR code? This is a president, a visionary. He's thinking practical. Now, Kwasi Afomako read the book. Be say doctor for lawyer for party Jimmy for Muntumi for my junior bibia. Obia a doctor, Obia a lawyer, Obia ko school Abronye, and I'm with Jimmy Mwa from 1932. Ebedu ne MPP. Muni munyansa. Mon pesa mo dem nsabe ye juma. Yadi enyanse nyina wo yetrim o yadi ya implement wo yetrim yadi bibia wo yetrim degeta momfa mon sanka de foolish idiots. MPP embeso mo de mon sabe ye adwuma the old colonial stupid mentality. Ekufuado, nena nanom edi aboy tutu omutrim ehye nkwasia suit ye de be law ye de doctors na kwasia whenever nsanya eye machine man fa meye embenya mfaso. We need a president and a government that will make the people understand. Use your hands to work. Be skilled. And that is what you can control the future with. Now, kwasia mpenyi bi nam ha ye de MPP 4 ye wosika and a 4 million and ye tua we madwenya ye sika. Madwimu nyina sika krono. It muntumi nwene. Shamo primary si amoya campaign. We say metia say, we say mosika say, we say mato. Who your vice president what to pick up on 300. Abronye nka the jail. Who as a sitting vice president Baumia et be bill no ka say na me ye vice president, me ye public servant, na me ye ejuma me this amount of money no. Na me tumi to pick up 300. Who yes ka we? E kuro bi Venezuela nka udem. Ama utirimu na anope bia wo de machine si ho zen a o mbese be wuso apempem apa no anka utirimu afu me hu se o papa Jasco na ba omia wo chire shedam 3 days no pia obeka se papa Jasco ne ha nyina afu ama ha nyina tokro da ho osora no pa na nam le tiri ho o siri tiri ho se wan yangi adai omia uchi ne shedam a 3 days on Abronye and omu ni pie won papa Jasco no I started yi no ho oba momon fa ni shem 1 week ta baba no obo se edam we mon kokura o enkokura poso enkokuralization kokuralism eno omasi omutiri hu no nam Ghana ye omofu say ye be di president and ye ba enkokuralization ma Kennedy financial them 3 days na yi ni pie abontene oba se kukuo ni kukuo. Me say, vice president, former vice president, nipe ni mika say, me eto a Hilux 300, auto pick up on 300. Unyes kanwe. Now what to work as obeko galamse? What to us obeko corruption? Ba umia. Anytime catch a Ghana for say, do not listen to these people. The president is working. We are on course. We are changing the country from that mentality of doing what? Just reading and not being practical. John Mahama is converting this country into a practical country. So we are becoming more practical. And if we follow this terrain for about 10, 15, 20, 48, 42 years, this country will be more practical. Our country, this country, the destiny will change. Young people will be self-sufficient. We will not have burdened graduates walking on the street of Ghana every week demonstrating, because then we will have people who are self-employed, people with career. The reason why there's a cycle of demonstration every day, then they say those who are holding placards every day, no, they are all looking for white-collar jobs. Obia per office atna, yeah me doctor, yeah me nurse, yeah me no. Oko ekura omuya practical. You don't see the young people on the street saying famejuma. They create the employment themselves, because Oman akoko tena obetuma dani akoko no 30,000. That is the kind of country John Mahama wants to build now. So we are becoming more of a practical nation than a theory nation. And it's about Umia ente or minor yebunasi. He does not understand governance. Or didn't say it's about PhD. It's about it's about the people being practical and using their hands and wisdom to work. It is all checking NDC policies now. It is more practical than theory. Okohe Farmer Service Center, it's more practical. Okohe Codes Program, it is more practical. Okohe sa project sa for NSA, more practical. And Kukwan Kitinkiti project, it is more practical. The government, the NDC government policies, they are more practical intensive. Sorry, digital. Oh, digital, no, what you say? Oh, Gambia, sorry, not digital. And I say, now digital, no, what you say? My dear, my digital buy. Somebody had to use their hands to dig a hole and build an infrastructure for digital to sit inside. Now, we send you to block, per self-contained water, abua. I like the farmer, no way, Jimmy, to do. Nine. Drigital. Ushoma drigital. Usham people for drigital. And a drigital. Drigital and drigital again. Asime susu bese na atasa so na baby ai mama me tumi a me the cruise ba be si epo ne so epo ebu aso chi we na the cruise beso unim epo e di cruise so ai ena kole gono no me yi kole lagoon no me de eye tourist boat just say aso mabodam atasa kan kwase asem na edu say so edu say ba omi aso keka edu say Edu osay bibia edu say so kekan kwasi asem na atasa nam ha metua 4 million na edu say so meto helicopter na meto high loss na ananta ayi people so ananta Brian Champo on there oya campaign hotel no so kekan kwasi kese obi kekan kwasi asem kanti so na pedua ayi body ase edi kwasi asem kese nyansani bia di party eh rade ya we do say on na to pick up where we are singing na yamagintinem na wonka kopie Suriname ka odem dadada wo ba womia ukopie Suriname ka ya che watum dadada we ye bold gina TV so say meto a Helica a Hilux Toyota pickup nko 300 ha ka obedem auto achenchene by Ghana na yatintira kwase baba so na atasa so na baby I am ni bibi say be the president I ye we are the world na enkwase na yete woni etie.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started, it's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, High Lives, reggae, gospel, they all come together.
Wait, na okura na wakoma ya oya. Kese na obeti asimesi eye kwabota eye baomia ono so ne shirt boom size boom na hye no na ogina ho na ai ana me to pick up 300 ana na taban I say kokuo no obola taban mu wo hwe ne shirt hye no samere ko pamentade awia na de baomia ko gina samana mala say mo pam bibi hye no na kwa edu say ba omi edu say enkwasi asem nko a o so na pa wunya baby votinsi wei na pa na go pie ya ba omi a na akogina stage ai na pa people la harap simentak la pick up la 300 aka militar wafro na pa lo akogina say o ya former vice president la harmas na pa na baba omi la na metaba hala pick up 300 ni zero no mo di kuku awura wanum no omo de hama awura wanum kro no se me no ubetima chere bi onya saska no ala bi digrabe ya na pa na ka okonyina be ye na ma topic up me sin ka onya pick cup ne ma ka onya pe no na mo de pia wo wonum pia ye de pia wo wonum wa be gina na pa say ma topic up 300 na nkwasiafo bi bo mu nsem wo ye public servant just a mere vice president na wa be gina ka just what to pick up 300 na onya ska wan ada na we galamze ana ada na we galamze sika na go fa no we upe na ye sen Oya vice president, you know, now did you see free foreign dignity to be one? So where did you come by that money? Was it donation? Show us who donated those pickups to you. Why are you people like that? In Tinka, and can Nepal now, Gina, and I am Malmia, and Nepal, and then I pray on song and real, and a pick, and Kauya pick. Nepal, I go, besides, yeah, I go with you. Nepal, and Kauya now, yeah. And Nepal and the Gen Z demonstration in the Nepal pick and Kaunya pick and do pick cop no and do cop no naka bentwa she wonum bentwa ne mia bentwa asiri gu wonum wa ba begina Ghana unsuro onfere corruption na wugina ho airborne dondo kire Ghana for mata pick up 300 oh board corruption dondo na pick up ba kokrampo let me lower it for you $50,000 300 are saying where did you get the money? The people of Cape Coast. The people of Cape Coast. Na eje do say, ono so na baby, ye free we are the world, ipia bontina ye nyendru no. Na edu say so air promote toilet.
In the first 2 years of an MPP administration, under this Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every year for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem.
There should be no wow. Every video will give me fucking. Okay, water problem or toilet problem. Now could be to stand him. Wow. Missing Jimmy. Where manifesto promise. There me yakura ba omi awon say okoka kire mi kromu fantifo so robe airport ama mi kromu fantifo. Wo Paulugu dam e wo krom we ehun sika 11 million ye busa wa na wutiri hu tim fifiri. O sa ko mi kromu fantifo ko gina omanim eje2. Uko gina eje2 fo enim eje2 fantifo. Won so ho ye wanwa dodo. Won krom ye nya asase. Yen fantifo yenum ye daw dodo yenum ye daw. Ye pechiches ye pensam papa wo ya sum dodo. Inti MPP we gimi ya cher yen fantifo. Awangasa asase atudi anhwe ye ya itu na tre na edupum ye besi airport ye ko siri wan. Now my MPP kwasafo we apija say we are going to build an airport for the people of ye ko si airport re wan. Ahin na ye ko sin na mama kwasafo be gina the people of Cape Coast we are going here for the Cape Coast ye ko si airport ye beach town. Ayanka say ye beach town onyankopon wa mayepo a yeko yinam yeko asoche bu ama yetumi kofi apa ofe bewe yankasa we are very good people, open heart people. We are feeling the breeze. Yaman kwasafo ya beka kire nde wori besi airport ro ko sini wan pedu kura yenya asase o pedu ayati yenya asase ntenado Idu fanti nyankoma ase why zinzin de benya asase atenado na ma MPP abeka kire de or be ye airport na kotunsum oya akoto yesum insum iba asam so na mikrom fantifo wakofa abechichiri nipa no konin yete krom ha ena nkofri esuantifo na me esuantifo yi one party one kasa kwotena TV no de worry ye sky train afa fom de chedeche akọ nkasa won krom oya otumfu ni krom ebesinde Bikrom fantifoi, demon kofo entuma anye, dem sky train, wentuma fam de chedeche abam fantimem, abeka kire ende, worba be ye airport, na yeso yaza amen, yaja amen. Ay ready, me fantifo de yaji bwan.
Ho no mako. Isi amno ka sei. Uni sala na da kwa kufa da Roma. Ye bedi train, e na fansuo so. Seriously. Ye bedi train na fansuo so. Be fence so deshe omo Europe UK ni Holland are do munim te fence so ni ade enche kra nze na do de fence so no but me also do fence so na se bi e kwa no Eurostar yes yeah
from London to France
me no kase si ya no aka no mo wie yes company so omo ye plane you know train no e bi o South Africa omo ye enche kra ba bedu obeti from Kumasi to Accra, you use 1 hour 30 minutes. You can put my trip Kumasi, I Juma Accra. That is the plan. I have a contract, Masha say manufacture trains near the Babison. Next year, Kumasi the end of Accra, Ashoba. These are things I
the best scientific one can call MPP scientific. On your one, one hour join MPP, one can call. One ankasa what are you one who? What are you one hen? What are you one hen? Where to one hen to? MPP one can call me come fantiful. Wakasa chira one take is yenya baby ponye niagonya baby airport. Yenya baby pon for you to see na yenya baby nye na yako yenya asasa ko airport. Al santifu timu kacha wankasa one hen. What didn't say form? What do two funankasa didn't say form? Ye pe baby a kaka kanyi, ye nye baby kankanyi. Ama MP babaka chair there, what about the airport? Yensu yenum ye dodo. Yenum oye ye dow. Yen tase, and unquasi afi where MP for or bano abaka some hun, no asorko. Na ye sora, yen bebun, we have been way jiminti, na watch soroku, abidinta, ye MP for one tase. Ye pe baby anyi, ye pe baby mpo ya anyi, ye nye baby nye. What's there will be airport. And look at the seminal else. Say, I quite so be airport, I'm a Cape Coast for 1 airport. No, Yenye baby ponye. Na asasi po yenye bi. Amankasa meti me audition papa power infantimenu won tumi nchama asase 100 acre mpoda me mfanye efu. Me pa asase yefu, me nya asase nyefu. Infantizo de vow. Me pa asase yefu, me nya asase nyefu. Alaji fama infantifo, edi kwa asam dodo. Kwanza wodi kwa asam dodo.
Se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman
asemra na makan fantifo na maka kire won the most fantifo obesa ba infenan na woba yan kire won de yenjimi yenyanjibifo wobetuma akire won kofo nda wagim otumi si hospital ma won womba no na won kofo wo wu dem ponche na onya baby nkwohwe wo ho asa yayar but yen get infantim yetwen since na opoko agima no oye yede hye wa be ye vice president or to inamon manyama akoyi ama oye mfantifo inti dem kofo yi edu se ba omia one atasa won obesa ba yen twen won obesa ba na oba ife oba won bekade word ba be ye spaceship ma yakọ heaven na yenum ye dawdodo yenum ye yendaw yesore ya achechewo ya chinchefua ya chapofi ya chimprako ya chinyama ya keka bom ya ye sandwich ya we yenyi problem bia won ya adwini mbre fie ye mfantifo ni bi ye jim bi de jira me angada me go for yi go mfantifo go sesem nkoa mfantifo me angasa me mfantini na sibi etumi di nkoa sesem na ana metumi tira na mahwe mfantifo ye di nkoa sesem too much nkoa sesem nkoa. But you be 54. But we had one mafia obiao. Now my team said we should go back a little bit. Besides, today is Friday. My team they don't have control over me. And then Friday, my team normally control over me on Fridays. Abronye case, you know. Omudi a document abre say misdemeanor na me kan kire mo no. Na eno basically the US misdemeanor mra. Now men kan Ghana Sembra show under misdemeanor. Almost a men can chire MPP for kwasiafo no. Omontim ranase no. Into Uba Ghana misdemeanor. Se echiwa ed said the Abronye Jina court is here na. Then a bit tomato. Now let's go and take care of business. Now this is what will happen. Say Oya Ghana need to say Abronye not misdemeanor no actual overview. Thank you very much. This is from the team. Now in Ghana, a misdemeanor is a criminal offense that is less serious than a felony and is punishable by terms of imprisonment not exceeding 3 years. According to the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29. You see, Oba Ghana mremuni yeka misdemeanor a serious, even though antise felony no, ubetuma kode efiase not exceeding 3 years. That means ubetuma dem infie miensa. Dia me kind first no na America for die. Now me kind Ghana dia act aye emra ya hye mrem. Enti se Abronye misdemeanor na dan so na MP before ka kire mommoa ne bi se enye bibia aye misdemeanor keke no obetuma kodem infie miensa. Emra no your friend no criminal code. According to the Criminal Code, Ghana Criminal Code, Act 29, you say misdemeanor betima ko edwa ko tu emu infie miensa, betima ko de fiase infie miensa. Now ko enima o say Section 296 of Act 29 defines misdemeanor as offenses not classified as felonies or capital offenses. Example include minor assault, threats of harm, and negligent harm, which specific punishment varying depending on the nature of the offense and whether intent is a factor. Inti yase misdemeanor no and sheda any barrier. Inti yede misdemeanor to so na ko gina judge nim na prosecutor ne kan asem yi a and sheda any barrier inti ye betumi ahwe asem na wo kan no emu duro baby eko boni a edi de ebetumi de aba near their bow. It's at the discretion of the judge. Obetuma share etie Abronye ensem. The prosecutor makes a good case. The judge, he is not limited. The judge now take case in this on your limited. It depends. And as it all falls on the judge and the prosecutor and Abronye's lawyer, how he's going to defend his client and how the prosecutor is going to make his case. If the prosecutor is able to make his case, Abronye betuma komu fie miensa. Because Ghana Mrano, a criminal code 1960, Act 29, and Act 29, it is clear. And then Friday, mo MPP for na mo Jimmy tina me yo nka menye because mo Jimmy, mo ni mo nyansa. Anything a party ni use mo. Now, this is what it says. Definition and scope. You can say definition and scope. Yeah, just say misdemeanor no. Ne tetre mu a se bia etetre, ne tetre tie. Scope no, ne tetre yo. Ne kesi yem, senya emu bie, senya ne yo yem ne tetre mu etie. Your friend no, scope. Mo dia mo Jimmy no. Or see, less serious offense. A misdemeanor is a less serious crime than a felony, which has already been established. Criminal Code, Act 60, Act 29. The primary law governing misdemeanor is the Criminal Code 1960, Act 29. Inti Emra wa Ghana Constitution mwa. Echse pefe, odi bone na efole under misdemeanor. Your act, your code. Echse se yebe tumi achwaso. Now about the last one, punishment. Definition and scope. And amijujomuno MPP for more. I say, while punishment vary, you see, asocheno, enye baku, bebre. You can say, while punishment vary, that means you need specific punishment for misdemeanor. And when it says specific punishment, it means you can serve between 1 and 3 years, not more than 3 years. Enti, udi di agrono, Abronye betuma ko dem infie miensa. Obetuma ko dem infie baako. Obetuma ko dem infie mienu. It varies. Now, while punishment vary, a misdemeanor in Ghana generally carries a maximum sentence of 3 years. As misdemeanor punishment, a misdemeanor punishment. While punishment vary, a misdemeanor in Ghana generally carries a maximum sentence of 3 years. Insi sa misdemeanor na have no marking. Misdemeanor. Why have they handcuffed him? No, Abronye betima ko dem infie miensa. And sa charge na police de bo Abronye no, it falls under misdemeanor. Ekire we Jimmy. And also ran pa no akogina court say ye nti ase mu nyina mu bedem. And then me hu video bi de bia ye 2 Ghana for efo. Especially the young people now more Ghana no. Yeah. Somebody politics echi. Na mudi MPP nkwasiafo we echi. Mu bebre mu beko jail. Mu beble mu John Mahama, mu beble mu NDC. And so emran na de mbo wakoto efiase. Enti MPP for na mo free power no. Omo no na omo disika. Na omo yire no ho tomo, na omo girlfriends ho tomo. Omo sesia no ebi mu etu jejema ye ba be chi omatum. Enti omo yusu mumbebunu ni bi e na omo di su omo su. Enti se wajimi na yebebunu wo Ghana wadwene wo se. Obi ka kire wo se Kevin Taylor kan sembi enti meso meka bia wo be ko jail. Hwe abayo we hwe asem okan ye. Ende matese okan wie no waba abontene abepacho. Ba hwe asem okan ye muduro. Senka Ghana brand ye apply this is about you also could be 5 years. Munti about you away.
Mahama wa mamu afono. Mahama wa mamu afono. Mahama wa mamu afono. Wakuya sabule mai. Wamu kuya sabule mahama. Mubabra. Muna wasifu ina bablo. Mubabra. Mahama mamu afono. Mubabia odi biba mahama. Mubabia odi biba. Wamu afono. Muna wasifu ina. Mubashita mo. Mubabra. Mubabra pa. Mamu afono. Odi amo maigana no. Wakuya ya sabule mahatu no. Wakuna tuache tamu watomo. Yabasha. Yaba yani soldiers for mungamu. Yani soldiers for ni ate mungamu. Eni omo fa krom ha bia de so mukuye nyina egu. Ade so mukuye. Mama mo fo tan no. Enkwasi afo njemba emponche. My mom was phone now with it to one. But the parliament on a JP and Mutim said, Baba Galam say, Monpenny for the end of Kuomo. A man was phone now, Mupuno. And this year, Mamma Mojashi, who are quarter for. Mahudia Modiaba. What we are honorable. Yeah, Kakaya, I said, yeah. Mamma, to suggest what I see a Makuya, Janet and a so I was able to scan mass of 4. So I mass of 4 Makuya. What is your near Catasuda? You're near the same more. What is my? What is Timothy Penny? Who are not blame my mobile? And I'm much of who found you? Who come here? Your cool. I'm here. Your cool. I'm here. Your cool. I'm here. Your cool. I'm here. Your cool. Yeah, your cool. I'm here.
Ashanti region in Patuum. Ye president in Abanya Basa Omombe Kungalam say say yensio and they won't kwara oba wa akore ni ho and the people are deformed. Abanya ba Imranti and Maba will be what in Patuuma Santimemu ye galam say. Na Abanya etu soldier for the police for so omonko no monko stop yomo. Enye kromo manyina o nipa bi omwo kurodu mu a omo ye galamsey no asori so mo peso mo tia sojafo e ma assemblyman ka ho e ma nyame ompe bone etu akoka no ma na wu we ya baba awa oni be ma da sori se opese onyem no owo but opese onum nsuo na ewo impetuo mu asantememu na ne banya hoden we a young girl me assure say Ekufuado ebedi president 2017 na girl we ondu 17 years. I'm very sure. But all man who kwan onsua de. Ye chini sisi ase kwa na wura ne busuafie a I say mpuro ne gum. Obekọ ne busuafie beka say ye nya mpuro ho. You be shocked because ohie ni buburo ba. Enipa say ye komwana. Allegations na oye ye mwana. Kwasie bi be sori aka say NDC 4 time obi. Yachia Santiniba. You see, these are the things I talk about. Now, oya de we no. And also, we no ho.
Yo, ebusia 4. Hannah Montana ni. Abo tete cast my Tuesday no ye honorable ya so just for ne bone too. Adofo me di oyaw pa na me di oyaw sun ye na me keka nsema ensem fata. Me di wa mampani atam ne nimpanifo nyinara. John Mahama we di mesro president. Baby owo bia mesro man kasa yie. Mo fa nche me. Woni umpanifo nyina nsema me kafa mo nyina na ebufuo ye oyaw na ma me yeden. Me ka asem no because so na bu ya so just for ne kuni nti. E na ma me ka asem ni na e de kire mo. We di me pa mo chaw. Me di Nyankopon di sremo, me sremo. Mo fa nche me. Ebi nsi biom. Me se me di kotodwe gu form me pa mo chaw. Mo fa nche me nya biom. Eye yawo na me di kaseti a o mampani na pamfo nyina me sremo. Mo fa nche me bi nsi biom na emom. Muntwa monim be hwa abo tetika so man na so just for ne ta yen ye ntumi ntena ye meme nyina nwurem no muda ye sremo a ye pa mo chaw ye nafio esie ye ene ye da ye sremo ai muntwa motina mo be hwa abo tetika so man we de me pa mo chaw ya chaw pa ena me de bae me da mo sen so nyame hwa obi biara me da mo.
You look at that. You see that. A few moments later, a young former Gabi Ochida akoti UK. Ekufuado mba jankroma mu nyina nia Ghana omu di preman. Be die tuo mu Baumia ma Samira Baumia sa ekuro we ombe mu meyehwe. You see what you see where we are. Oyo ba o enya be man nkofo ka say we oyo ba na oyo ba pa hips na abon te se me. Ne to na akeka ko hye ne mfim. Ne to na akeka hye ne mfim te se sofu puma enti enye se oyo obema oyo ba the fumpi e na akoka hye de chi enti na wadwen so oni hips oyo ba a young girl ye ko mo na kuro MP for Veteran Radio so na Kevin Taylor de okeka ye odi otumfo atam say otumfo so lawyer and otumfo ni lawyer so otumfo lawyer adent otumfo fa Kevin Taylor kokko say Kevin Taylor kasetiana so for also yes of penyin o Ghana Kevin Taylor kasetiana Kevin Taylor kaso betwa ne ti no ana so for ne fa nkogina court say Kevin kaso betwa me ti evidence ni mo embebunu na maba no MPP fa mo se mo agimi Oyabel obamu obuninsa busumi bia ehye pad onya unua bema wo oyoba ne hips na akosha ne pa ne hips akosha ne fumpi eni nti no gina wo say na ne hips wen na we di onsa oba pa ochima into we so gina wona de ne sisia ya ase sofo poma no enye se bema oyoba na twensem afiri na no baaye Gendie Montana otie kurase tu una mfuturo mansa na wakoduru ho wato aba ma MPP emfaso bi ambaso ya anya kota akwa ma ne da ode ne tu mfuturo sa ne da na jo ne tu mfuturo se ya o ode na mfuturo nim abanya ba emagaram se na ese ekuro no a ye pese ye ma amrantie ni bi na sebio nipa bi ada mo ya garam se be so bujai no wo ababa ya de tu mfuturo nam enam ho keka chencham kire president Anaju 8 or the 2 futuro say yada. If futuro ni na motium na or the akoda or na mufutrum odrupe not the na pimpim gate no no the entoma bobo no pa no ewura dem ne to crack your friend no the bat crack in futuro name na or the sat kwa no the ada Adia chen odidi president atem adan na o MPP ni and an assemblyman and a galamse ne yakuntu onti ase wakosha Michael Jordan jersey se friend Hannah Montana ukoko hwem no ne friend ya brago kurasi ni to politics social media utu mebunu atem adia onti ase ne hu bondie galamse fu esa line extra 6:30 Bibi basa. Na mummy and queen nam jujwa bibi munchira about 7. Masa about 7 into unti asia.
Se wani kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. Se wani kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. Se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani
you see their new strategy is omo di atem omo keka nkwasi asem omo wi ade cha na ba video and I'm sending this message to the IGP. He should not accept this kind of apologies. So be ya or see a channel. Now you see there's this story I was supposed to talk about manka. It's got to do with the NPP. Almost say NPP to stage demo on September 23rd over arrest of party executives. So when you kuma kenekekeda. So when you assume kuma iyako is no mbo then it's abwadia then okay na make an infantim. So when you kuma kenekekeda. When you assume kuma iyako is no mbo MPP di omo jimi ejimi. Asem when I make an a infantim mawati ase or say
so when you kuma kokoda. So wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman.
Or say when you kuma kenekekeda. So when you on kuma ko easy office ne ko bo easy ho ban no wombo utu na wu. Eno fantina maka akire wo MPP omo ejimi brutal. Eno jati ko pe kai MPP omo ejimi brutal. So when you kuma kenekekeda ya to obama ye lose 2 million votes. Ema ni pe wu. So when you kuma kenekekeda. So when you asun kuma e yakọ isi no wombo utu na ko wu. Kwasiafo. Momi enko asabro so. Everybody. Oh give you. Like well. When you kuma na keda. So when you zu kuma, iya ko isi no mbo tu na wu abo wodam. Apofi. Now, what can I pay? When you kuma keda. So when you zu kuma, nanti ko isi na what can I pay? Now, MPP for say, Mr. P. says, "Be now, Jack, and on Friday, be beji jomni akwakwada." When you kuma kona kekeda, when you sun kuma, ibetuma ko isi. Ofrida wa kana pen wombo tu abuofunu. When ni asese de kotira ni egu there is about enkwasi asabogua odi obusika do your press conference na enkwasi afori de chire ye no waji sika koma oba abuofunu na mama ndwem wa kana pe ende akana pe no akana pe za wo kan fantima wa kana pe so kan nzema akopoche aga Agana pero. So the beza article. How is the Agana pe? How the Magana pe? I gotta say. So can I say Agana pero? What the fancy now? Why can I pay? Why can I pay? Now the ba is the memo akapoche one. Akapoche ko elia is ma. Oba house ma. Every wait to be brutal. Mini we are ready. Me come fan to fucking. Why can I pay? Why can I pay? Yem fantiful. Yes, why can I pay? As antifo say, I cannot pay. Eya is my voice akapoche. Wo akapoche wo. Let's say I can't night. Miss article. How is the mono? I cannot pay. I can't say how's that for? I can't say. How's that for? I cannot how I can say Sura Tara. Good. How's the Sura Tara? I got one. I cannot pay. Asantimuno, I cannot pay. Infantimuno, why can I pay? Is memono akapoche. Ora, akapoche ora. I cannot pay. Now, you can say, Nagati, we can say, I cannot pay. I got Nagati. Idiom, allergy.
Sister, open me na. Uncle, so dumb me na. Sister, open me na. Uncle, so dumb me na. Fetching me, fetching me, fetching me. People they love me. Some people need me. Some people hate me. Some people like me. That's why I love me. People like me. The people that need me. The people that need me. That's why they love me. Sister, open me na.
José. Hola, la canica, sacanito, cuando yo que brisa de zapata que vamos, yo con la matita, la que tiene que yo con mamá, la pana, como la canica, saca como la cabra, como la no, yo la canica, saca como la mano, como la que la como la mano, como la que la canica, como la para la como la copa, cuando para la canica, para la conversa.
Social media like as Africa, you juma au. Nipa me brebo what am. Idi akana pe ye kan fantima wa kan kun pe wa kan kun pe wo de ba ezimema akapocheke wo de ba eye hauzema sora tara wo de ba eye engramo a ehu nine pe engramo do ehu nine pe wo de ba arabic mu a bakia tisa ba omi a wabodam Baikia tisa akana pe wa kan kono pe ena nkranfo no say ehu nai pe noko nai pe kofo mo jibi bruta bibi bakayita tasi de bakayita in Arabic say bakia tisa back ya tisa wallahi mutalahale back ya tisa wallahi baumia enkwasi asabo gwa and of the nam Ghana MPP baumia do say now I come as a million of pong what a story day I got na pe ehuna pe engrafo be say ehuna pe engrafo in Chinese no zinchon nina I can't know if zinchon nina Chinese mu no zinchon nina so Chinese 9 if na nina zinchon nina I can't know if zinchon nina Chinese as antimuno zinchon nina but Chinese infantima zinchon nina but a Chinese as antima ninchon nina but a Chinese infantima ninchon nina just kasa na yetete na mama mi dwodwo mu kiramo aka na ife e bi mo gibi o wo French mu les jours en 2 3 4 5 6 9 10 on des jours 5 French mu Mr. P now MPP for say omokwa demonstration ade ya cheche obo party executives chenzu 9 pe now na powerful say na power ye ka eye aka 9 pa hinna na power mu no onka hinna na wano so ya papa hinna aka 9 pe wa na pa aka se mu no hinna nti wonya hinna ne na bentu ahye wodum Nepal kana ba omi agojina Nepal waka so topic up go 300 go ki esie de da Nepal awonafo no aka na pe kana say mumbucha bo mame egwa wodika aka na pe ye kana wonamu san na menkyere Ghanafo biti kwa me ya risqué qui neuf risqué qui neuf nasa akana pe of French no risqué qui neuf ba o mia de ode baba krom ha nkwasase ma de baba krom ha any French no anwonafo no monka mo de na menka asem we na menko manim ehwe na pe ene nkran ehwe na pe anwonafo no mo fa mo de mbra but before that mo mianko asem we so ene ya de eso eseke de eso eseke ene ya himfa for nzimana eso ezeke ene nzimana ai na pa de na ba wie ai obake ene obake fon kwa asem film so na mjene mo okpoto sieke okpoto anwonafo no I want to phone say eye ekpoto esieke ekpoto esieke ana wona no ekpoto esieke enya wona ekpoto esieke aka na pe ende de be si okru ha no mo de mo menye we wie de ho na bo se me mabodam fra for de ready in fact maybe your phone line is about 3 minutes be ready mo twen na obia be kan de na mahu bebia aka na pe do mimie owe fucking now NPP to stage demo on September 23rd or 23 or 23rd, let's say that way, over arrest of party executives. I want to passionately plead with the IGP. NPP forces September 23rd, omo demonstration because omo trimuno NDC ni Abronye echichi omo party executives egum. I am pleading with the IGP. I am pleading with the Ghana Police Service. With all due respect, allow them to go on demonstration. Mepacho IGP, do not, with all due respect, if even security-wise, try and find a way to give them all the security for them to demonstrate. We need to give MPP all the room to demonstrate. In fact, in Ghana, we are supposed to allow everyone or what some intentions so person demonstrate only adwene boni bia. So Minaigu from IGP, I am pleading. Please, the Ghana Police Service, when the NPP comes, say almost permission to demonstrate. Please, IGP, 23rd, no more chance for them to demonstrate. Do not block anybody or the NPP from demonstrating. They need to express themselves. We are living in a democratic state. We have a president who believes in democracy. We have a president who wants to listen to everyone. If the NPP, emuno, so be executive segum into I am pleading with the IGP with all due respect, say nobody should hinder, stop, block, try to stop the NPP from demonstrating. In fact, I am encouraging the NPP to get on the streets of Ghana and demonstrate because it's in their right to demonstrate. So I'm using this platform to respectfully send this message to the IGP. The NPP are saying they want to come out in their numbers on the 23rd. They want to demonstrate peacefully. They want to walk on the streets of Ghana and tell Ghana for say their executives are being arrested. Let us give the NPP the room to demonstrate. I am pleading with the IGP. I'm pleading with the government. In fact, this is not the work of the government. This is the work of the Ghana Police Service. They should give the NPP all the necessary support to demonstrate. All that I'm asking from the NPP, and I say, the Ghana Police Service, that opportunity, that right to demonstrate, they should make sure they demonstrate within the law. Nobody should think, say, because they are demonstrating, no, they can take the laws into their hands and misbehave. That is why I am pleading. I am pleading with the IGP. I am pleading with the Ghana Police Service to allow you to demonstrate. You are Ghanaians. Mo ho kwan say mo be demonstrate akyere nyoma bi a mo bonjo so. It is your right. You can go to the police formally and tell them this is what you want to do, and the police should look at your statement, your permission, your petition, whatever you want to write. They should analyze it, sit with you, and draw a plan for you to demonstrate peacefully on the streets of Ghana. Now, my advice to the NPP followers and the executives, you need to watch your statements. You need to make sure you don't incite anybody during your demonstration. You don't make statements that basically tries to create the impression that you want people to feel unsafe in Ghana, that you want this country to get into a ditch, a chaotic period. You don't want this country to have some kind of turmoil. Your statements should not draw any attention to say the mopese or mine in tokwasim ana obiko di boni. So be careful what you say during the demonstration, how you conduct yourself during the demonstration. You need to demonstrate within the law. And say obia breaking rana. You need to understand, say, yawamra ebo Ghana ho ban, and especially people in Accra, mube demonstrate here. Almost so they are going in and out doing their business, your politics. And see, I will plead with the IGP, with all due respect, say, with all due respect, please, whatever you can do to support the NPP to demonstrate, it's in their right. Let us give them. The same way it is in their right to demonstrate, it is always important for them to also have at the back of their mind to say, yawo emra wo Ghana. You will be a friend of felony. You will be a friend of misdemeanor. You cannot incite people through your statement. You cannot make a statement baby attention bebem. These are all emra ewo Ghana. So won't commit emrana and asa undi sabonena. You will not know baby as amrana do. Before you people get on the street to demonstrate, I'll be happy the day before. You can go on social media, on TV to read emrano to your followers that this is emra ebo Ghana ho bra. If you break it, you have to understand the police in Chiwa. You cannot come and say Obi a tatao. The NPP leadership, you people have to sit your people down and explain the laws of the land. Dia woka edubetum rem, dia woka edubeko fiase, dia woka etiamra, ya wo emra bebre wo Ghana. Ya wo emra bebre wo Ghana. Dia befiri wano aba, se wa mane mfiri wano amba yi a utumi nya asem e wo police nsem. Se wo demonstrate na wo nyame bi a emfa kwan mu a utumi ekoda fiase. Se wo nyame bi a ukuta nyome bi eto nyome bi etu okuta wo woye bibi hunahuna nipa wo de ehu ehye nipa emu a sebio Ghana emra wa ha ekire sa nyome nyina se wobu sa mra no so ade betuma ayew se wo ye demonstration a attack obi won nchen na police chiwa Ghana mra no wo de e wo se ede wo fa so nti e wo se MPP as a political party no sa 23rd September demonstration we no e wo se almost start constituency by constituency. Na omo preaching no mu chire mra ni mu chire omo supporters are ready to come and demonstrate because so the MPP demonstration echi. Na demonstrators no ebu mrem na emra so mu a. You rest assured so become no less than 5 years. As much as you part for the demonstration to go on, no, I was also who say emra bi wo Ghana. Enya dia obebu mra no so. Enya dia obeka kasebia edi eyemhihye beto obi so. Enya dia obeye eniamo nsam during the demonstration. Sa nyoma emi kan odwen say agro. Na during the demonstration no, sa ubo careless ukobo police ni te say the afenyoma kimbo police ni asum na ubeko jail. Wey me konti amenya abotire a me kirechire mu akire mo because police for no bebo akire wo police station. Minimari kudienti amenya abotire eye ne kakra every say uko demonstration no na ukoye nya honsam na say ukoye bone na ye chewa police for bebo show we akire wo e Ghana Police Service headquarters o mebo akire wo wetie o mebo e wo TV so mo ahwe say Kevin Taylor ka kire wo ade a wonti ase memfa wo hunjim ade a wonti ase memfa wo hunjim say woni obi obeka wa ase mama wa memfa wo hunjim. So fear nya memfa wo hunjim because IGP Yohonu obe release the police tie bitono no obe release the police for your protection. Now that same police no if you flout the law they will make sure emrani ni wedi. Inti don't underestimate the police. Inti demonstration day I am begging the IGP they should support the NPP to go on that demonstration. Yen nyina ye Ghana for yen tumi nka obia kasabo anhye ne yem say bibi cause na how na so person ye kira you should be able to do it. Under John Mahama democracy is free, but when you abuse democracy you become the culprit. When you try to abuse democracy you become the culprit, then democracy become your enemy. Democracy is for everyone. Otiso nyankopon so we wa adwin say obebu onyankopon kwase a onyankopon beye wo enemy obeye wo tamfo if you say wontumi enso onyankopon ebufu ano kwan wontumi nso de bufu ano. Democracy ti say onyankopon odo obi a na we wa adwin say wodi nanim betwitwi fom a e ho na bon so onyankopon dane ne ho nanim and the other side of onyankopon no kire wa wontumi nso ne bufu ano ene na democracy sa na tie. And as much as you all have the right to demonstrate and live in a democracy, don't try to abuse democracy. Because if you try to abuse that democracy will be your enemy. And you cannot stop it. Adebako is dangerous when we are saying any democracy that is angry. When a democracy is angry, it is dangerous than a tyranny. But making sure say you work within the law. You stay within the law. A woman and a woyen, they are two different things. Ya MPP for and I'm a MPP near me will be dimechi and yoma mienu. TMA, ya MPP for MPP for and me MPP near me will be tamichi are two different things. Ubet my MPP ni now will be otawichi ube dim. Obi ya MPP ni will be talichi, ya bekan has some mamano. Inti obanyansa for jene. Demonstration de MPP beye arrival departure yaba ni yabekɔ ne brofo enye big deal bia ye bompa ye IGP ba mo kwan na mo mu demonstration no Alhaji fa we to small mo na kire mo say ye ginam
sister open me na uncle so down me na sister open me na uncle so down me people they love me some people need me some people hate me some people like me I love me people like me the people that need me some people that need me that's what they love me sister open me na no sé.
Internet nankasa bimakocha broni twen ya oma mu ye de 2025 sa Alhaji we o se mi shiaro na edu sometime ya na Alhaji no question kakra wo ho because dan say Alhaji fo ne ye nyoma bi a e ma Alhaji no question kakra ba ho na nka Alhaji de nka nwumbre ko ya sorry fine wallahi wa kokoro won sa kokoro won nan aya ablution ejina ho e de won sa waye den waye sala odu mo mebutu fom obu onyankopon wakasa owia wo de won ba trase ebusa omo ye den wo school now umbana chiro and the Friday Alhaji this is what we learned now ubana shada go through your omo assignment the same time Alhaji wotewo oluwa TV no utie wumba mu wia no aka chom so china makaranta Saturday now aka chom say this is the reason why intia makaranta also mu taking it serious now achiro the 5 pillars of Islam now achiro who okomsenyi Muhammad eye ana okomsheni Muhammad peace be unto him, who he was, and why his word is important. Now, watch Allah, what he represents and what Islam represents. Now, what decide and ashe eye umamu omuyenkrimu for. Now, watch Christ. They should take their Arabic lessons serious because it is the way to the light to be able to get closer to Allah, to understand the word of Allah. And so, the end Alhaji for ye. Alhaji for atu sanyo mani nyina atu achene. And then can the Friday nanka de also Alhaji we no ohwo hwede ba omia na ma okeka hwanyama bi Alhaji fo bi ye na and the Friday na and the social media nti o hwe Alhaji fo bi nyoma bi omo ye asa omo de agirem omo refi so meye omeko duma kora wia
sister open me na uncle so down me na sister open me na uncle so down me people they love me some people need me some people hate me some people like me I love me people like me the people that need me some people that need me that's what they love me sister open me na no sé.
Alhaji we mum dey so dey ono ne ba omiatu eye ballot paper so meto am Alhaji we at least or talent at least or to show some kind of bibi obetwine in the future. Yes, so Ivorian Alhaji. Salam alaikum Alhaji. Tuleba Jemapel Kevin Taylor au Ghana. Transmittant ou with all due respect au America Ghana au TV. With all due respect multi TV au transmit politics Afrique Ghana politician. Alhaji. Let's say Jula dance attire il est important. Let's choose the attire or let's choose the dance. Quran est tout le monde et ce soir et la sibling et qui ou children learn Quran is steady time. Alhaji tout le monde pantalon ou je suis la table on the tracks Ghana Embassy Pleasure et la danser ou la concert et la entertain human being et la pantalon ou je suis jalabia bungamu dogoyaro et bungamu tu sois le monte. The make a child like say, yen choose and I say yen choose a lot attire. Only attire difference be the room. Yen fan and I say yen fat attire. Because the two of them, I want to know which one is more important. Attire and answer or no. Every time also the church the Makuran, a church the Mamu, Senya Allah Yakasie, Muhammad, peace be unto him, in church obey, and then away and what to wa, or this, yen choose and I say yen choose attire, and then I make us a le choose. Tout le monde simplement et attire au al-Hajj. The Swiss the same duplicate al-Hajj Muhammad et say et Ghana le comédie et le chant et élection tout le monde et gab la 2 millions in centre les démonstrations au campaign internal élection si tu pas et akapa le que 9 mois akanaipe et le mental et the stronger tout le monde alaji du say et mental et les softy et internal election et akanaipe ou les 1-5 les noirs dia make a challenge na say or that for alaji bi so Ghana friend alaji du say ba omia na say ono no ne nsam keke bi na emanyoma bi ngina so ose aka na pe internal elections alaji nyoma bi o ha hia yo mamu fe ndi agro alaji fo mo
sister open me na uncle so blam me na sister open me na uncle so don people love me some people need me some people hate me some people like me I love me people like me people need me people need me that's what it love me sister open me na no sé. Hola, la canica, sacanito, para todo que brisa de la mata que vamos, yo con la máquina, la que tiene que yo con mamá, la pana, como la canica, saca como la tabla, como la no, yo la canica, saca toda la mata, la que la como otra mano, la canica, la como la como la copa, cuando pa, la canica, la conversa.
Alaya wada we need tungusa gidi alaje ni tungusa gidi tungusa de metuma elifa ile tungusa le alaji le temps le tungusa na gidem gidi now show your point mu ya na ya point da bitim nim se ma pon wa show that chelu nim se ma pon da and then Friday ma pon me pon ya chekura be 10 minutes ago into metuma hwe menim part to ma MPP ga so wejim papa into metuma hwe menim ga say Sibia kevite la tipa because to be bibi hey we di pa into betima hwe menim aka jam so obeto be bibi wo ahwe bia mti ya show am yema wi me cheche nse betima hwe menim ato be bibi untumi nye da enti eye dagari forso de omo de aba omo se aka na ipe no in dagari no eye achiri awai in dagati for no say aka na ipe in dagati no achiri awai dagati for so esasante kakro echiri awai na se ba omia na chi awai ena mo kan say achiri awai enti dagari no aka na ipe no omo se eye achiri awai eni dagati mu no just we chi awai aka na ipe achiri awai French mu no a risque qui neuf ene eye aka pe na wo de ba eye na pa kasema hina hini abibi we di fruta abibi o ma se nwan hina hini eno na pa kasem aka pe na wo de ba Chinese mu a zinchu nina aka pe ba omi akwasi asabun kwa Sora tara eno eye aka pe ewo eye hausa kasem sora tara na eye ehu nine pe ene nkran kasa okay mini bibio ehu nine pe na ode ba eye Arabic ma bakia tisa aka pe na ode ba eye enzima mu a enzu enzeke enzu enzake akana pe amotwe aproche pu cheche eno eyenzema ena awonafo no kasa papa na ewo wiase no ekpoto eseke ba obi abodam yapon all right, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful night. Abwache.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No, no answer my Abwache. You will for Belgium. It was it was two Belgium. Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you super why round what? It was for Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why you yell? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? We are best fishermen. No, no answer my Abwache. You will for Belgium. It was Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Super why round what? It was for Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why you yell? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? I watch it. Original. Yo, we are best fishermen. No answer my Abwache. You will for Belgium. It was Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Why round what? Why you yell? Super why round what? It was for Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why you